I'm Colin.
And I'm Justin.
And we're on a designer mission to rid Canada of its most hideous homes.
Your home has just been heisted.
That's not fit for human use.
It is so smelly, so disgustingly dirty.
Please, let me have a little shred of dignity, please.
This could possibly be our toughest project ever.
Taste. This neighborhood positively reeks of it. Stop! Here!
This is a garage.
What a smell of shit. Look, wardrobe.
This is not somebody's bloody bedroom.
Oh, hello. It's a small dog. Smell? I feel like I've got designer bulimia.
I can't stay here. I'm really sorry. I can't actually stay
Well,
here.
let's go. I've seen enough. Let's get something from the house. Let's meet these people and find out what the hell is going on in here. Look, we are not here to judge people, Justin. We are here to design gorgeous, functioning homes.
Okay, here's the deal. This is what we should do. We just have to swallow our pride. We have to deal with the fact that we've been given the worst house in Canada, the most neglected home.
No public humiliation.
No, none, Colin.
Gentle,
Yeah,
softly.
exactly.
And then, only then, will we cure these
Yeah, I'm
people.
with you, Colin. Please, I'm with you. I'm still just feeling a little bit dissettled.
We live in a completely crazy home here, 3 bedrooms. There's myself, my husband Martin, and we have 4 kids, 4 dogs, and 4 cats. I've lived in this house since my family originally came to Canada in 1982. We moved from Scotland. I was born and raised there. Sometimes it's actually kind of depressing to go into certain rooms because it didn't work out the way I'd sort of envisioned it.
My room definitely bothers me most about the house. I can't stay in my room.
I think my mom's decorating style is very tacky.
I don't have a style. I think that's part of the issue.
It's a shambles.
This is our basement. Our bedroom is right over here.
When our son needed his own bedroom, then that's when we had to do the shift to the basement. In a perfect situation, I wouldn't have the litter boxes quite so close to my bedroom.
Colin and Justin, in my eyes, are absolute designer gods. If they walked into my front hallway, spat on my floor, turned around and walked back out, I'd be thrilled.
We are ripe and ready for another ambush.
Indeed we are. We're down here with a prescriptive remedy for Joanne and Martin.
The nice thing is that they've actually come to the local paint store, probably to buy some bad taste paint for their hideous bad taste home. But we're here with their terrible wardrobe, with their cat litter tray, and with this rather sad rattan chair.
It's got to be said as one of the most staggering things ever. That looks like it's been savaged by Freddy Krueger.
Can I just say, so if you look at the back there, either someone was having a chocolate bar in the wardrobe or that's poo.
That's fecal debris.
You'll probably see like a black cloud coming in first over them. You find that with the smelly people.
Ah, Martin and Joanne. We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted. We've stolen your home, guys. The deal is, we're in charge. It's our house now, and until we get it right, you don't get it back.
I almost fainted. I honestly, thank God you had your hand on my back, because I might have fallen down.
What's that?
Did that come out of the rear end of a cat?
Very likely.
It's dark down there, so I don't even really notice. I try to ignore it as much as possible.
But that's where you sleep.
I'm feeling every emotion I could possibly feel right now. Shock, embarrassment about how bad our house has gone.
Your house has knocked me for 6. It's almost like a dirty secret. It's like stepping into another planet.
Planet Poo.
But I think the sooner we get you guys back to the ranch and teach you some salutary lessons, the sooner we can turn this chicken poo into a chicken pie. Come on.
Oh, come on, let's get away from that.
The weirdest thing is, they were so not like I expected them to be. They were a really nice couple.
Let's get started. Come in. What was your idea for this room?
I wanted it to be a fun room full of plants and jungle themes. It actually started with that hideous picture back there with the giraffes.
I'm with you in the hideous. The thing with this room is, and I mean this in a loving way, it's kind of like being inside a giant baby's nappy. Because that awful colour that baby poo is, you've used that as a decorating cue for the entire 2 rooms. Now, I remember seeing a movie about serial killers, and this kind of brought it all right back in scary detail.
We didn't have a
No
choice.
room out of the garage.
Okay, you know what? You're laughing about it. This is not a happy corner of the house.
No,
This stinks of cats.
it's terrible. There's no sugarcoating it. This is
Beyond terrible.
We used to be upstairs. And then when my son needed privacy of his own, when he hit that age where there was just no other option, all we could think of was, well, they need their space. I mean, if they're hungry, they'll eat before I do. If they need clothes, they'll get clothes before I do. So that's
no
our
choice.
mentality, and we came down here.
Just gonna say, don't you worry, darling. We'll fix it.
Yeah,
We'll
absolutely.
so
Well, that's why
bloody
we're
well
here.
fix it for you.
You said if we came and spat on your floor, it would be better.
there we go.
There we go.
Now, this is the room that I'm finding particularly tantalising. Because Natasha
Tight squeeze.
is a gorgeous young goth, and you, as a special surprise, decorated this room like a nursery. What were you thinking of?
We did this all in 24 hours. She was not.
And it shows, darling. It shows. You've given her Sesame Street in here, and bad Sesame Street at that. Even the lizard looks uncomfortable in this room. It's hiding away from the shambles of your decor.
The colors, the furniture's not what I want in my room.
Now, this is Alistair's room, isn't it?
Yes.
Did he choose this colour?
No.
Kind of like midnight depression.
Who chose it?
Me.
To create what? You know, this kind of undersea world, like for the mole people.
Sometimes I feel a little bit embarrassed.
Now, this one's the real enigma because you guys seem like really nice people, yet you walk in here and it is just, I have to say, one of the most untidy bedrooms that I've ever seen in my life.
Reagan is a stuffed animal fanatic. She has more stuffed animals than anyone I've ever met in my life.
How's it going to be, though, when we start to rework this house? Because remember, that's why we're here.
All of this is going to have to go. You know, it's about moving forward for the best, about actually sitting down, though, but sitting down with a cohesive plan that says, this is our future.
I'm worried because today, you're obviously upset now, and we've only just bloody got here. Wait to hear what we're going to say by the time we've left, love.
No, I know it's time. I do.
Why do you know it's time?
Because they know too. I think deep down that they know. I think they're not happy with it. And well, I think they're not. They say they are. But then they won't bring their friends up to their room and things like that.
Emotionally, she's all over the place. So be under no illusions, this could possibly be our toughest project ever.
I mean, if we're going to cure this house, we're going to have to deal with 3 key points. And point number 1, you know, we've said this in a million other homes, you know, you've got to find a place for everything and everything in its place. But here, it's a place for everyone.
And point number 2, you've kind of gone for this slightly jungly feel with the animal print fabrics and some of the artwork over there, the gorgeous big giraffe creatures. I think it's better to be inspired by a particular look rather than be too thematic.
Point number 3, this is a much simpler one. We're going to show you how to pick paint, how to bring in a selection of colours, look at them in the space in your intended zone, and then, this is the radical bit, pick the right one.
Exactly. Now, guys, there's good news and bad news. The good news is it's going to be amazing. Bad news is you guys made it like this, so you've got to help us fix it.
Sounds amazing.
Do you like the idea of that?
I do.
To the lab?
Yes, chaps, we'll leave you to it. Get busy. We're straight into the mobile style laboratory.
It's time to introduce the design dream.
Absolutely. Do you know, this is just incredible. It's without a doubt the worst house in the whole of Canada. 4 kids, 4 dogs, 4 cats, mum and dad, and a gecko.
I mean, I think before we even think about carpets, curtains, colours, we have to think about one really simple sentence. Everyone deserves their own bedroom.
Exactly.
You know, we should be actually carving up the basement level to create bedrooms. You could get 2, 3, 4 bedrooms out of that, you know, and you could actually cure what was wrong with the rest of the house.
I think we should put the 2 teenage girls in side-by-side bedrooms. And I think as a little kind of design quirk, we go for gorgeous circular beds in this room, okay? And then as a kind of an extra detail to add extra light, let's do built-in illuminated light boxes. And I think what we should do is a kind of a flip version in each of the rooms. So both of them should be predominantly white. One should be accented with really vivid red, and the other should be accented with really dramatic black.
Let's move upstairs. You know, Mum and Dad have been pushed out of the basement. Why don't we pop them in here? I mean, that is the master bedroom. It's the largest bedroom at the back of the house. You know, a fabulous big statement bed. That looks fantastic. The huge metal bed, really romantic, loads of presents.
And if we bring in a mirrored dresser, then maybe some more black lacquered furniture, it's just a more vibrant and exciting way of pulling the scheme together.
But do you know what's missing? Why don't we use something that essentially is Scottish heritage, the Macintosh rose, but use it brought bang up to date in this fabulous patterned wallpaper?
She's going to love that as well, because obviously it's redolent of her own roots back in Scotland.
I mean, let's not forget Reagan and Alistair. You know, we need to give them beautiful rooms as well, something that's appropriate to their age group, but not kind of like too kiddie. You know, I hate kind of rooms that are just too young, even if people are. You want to grow into them, you want to evolve. I mean, simple patterns like this will make a huge statement in Reagan's room, I reckon. You know what, we don't have to go pink because she's a girl. We can do blues, greens. Girls like blue as well, you know.
Let's do big striking bands of white against the existing blue in Alistair's room as well. And look at these cute little Space Invaders decals. Remember those?
I love these. These are kind of retro future, aren't they?
You literally peel those off, press them against the wall, rub them down, take away the backing paper, and the transfer stays up there. OK, so we've given each of the kids and Mum and Dad a bedroom of their own. What we need to do is give them a zone in the house where they can all come together and commune as a family. If we do their living room, OK, we don't need to change the flooring. We change the colour in the wall. And I'll tell you what, my favourite colour scheme in the whole wide world. Sunny yellow.
But look, see how lovely that is when you actually put timber with it?
Dark timber finishes. We buy them some affordable furniture. They like the whole jungle idea. We don't want to go completely bonkers in there. We'll maybe take a small amount of fabric for footstools or maybe cushions. And that's all you need to flavour the room.
The perfect space for everyone to come together. Now, we might be casual today in our choice of attire, but we are not casual in our attitude to this makeover.
As usual, we mean business.
Fabulous family, fabulous family. This is great. How are we all feeling? Good. Now, essentially, this could be our biggest build ever because we've decided to concentrate on bedrooms. That's going to be our big focus. Everyone in this house has to have their own bedroom.
That's a lot of rooms.
Well, there's a lot of rooms, okay, and it is going to be a stretch, both in terms of time, in terms of budget as well.
Do you know, you guys have got to have somewhere decent to sleep. All the kids have got to have a zone where they can be really, really private.
Yeah.
Well,
I haven't had a bedroom since I was 18.
Well, you're going to get the bedroom of your dreams.
come on, power in, baby.
Since day one, Garrison, of what promises to be, I'll tell you now, a colossal project. This area here, we'd like to drywall all of this out, and that can be an area for laundry and for the cats to go use their poop trays and stuff like that. Here, we'll have a wall which takes a doorway in this area through to the master bedroom.
Colin and Justin want us to work on 7 rooms. We never do 7 rooms.
We're going to try and make 2 bedrooms here in this basement. We're also going to frame in the laundry room and a hallway area.
So on the 2nd floor, we have 3 bedrooms that we need to tackle. All of the rooms have to be primed and painted. You know, there's a lot of prep work.
We've got, I reckon, about 20 days worth of work, which we expect you, and you have to do it in our usual few days.
It's a lot. I mean, the guys are nuts.
We have this sofa, we have the chairs for the living room.
What about bedside tables and other furnishings?
Those still have to be bought.
Are there any other gaps, Cheryl?
Oh, there's gaps.
Everything looks nice and lovely. Color scheme, furniture. I don't care. Because I don't think I'll be able to finish this in time.
Welcome to the world of Colin and Justin.
5. Oh, well.
Why don't we just keep this, Cheryl, if it was up to you? Upstairs, we'd planned to actually save some money. We thought, why don't we get one of those huge, big industrial strength carpet shampoo machines, just suck away all the dirt, clean carpets will remain.
How's it coming on?
Is it working? Is that it?
Yes.
Nothing's budging it.
No. Good news, Cheryl.
What's the good news?
We're going to save a fortune on the hire of that rug machine.
Okay.
It's not working, baby. We're going to have to just stop cleaning the carpet. We need to recarpet all the rooms up here.
No.
We don't need an emotional response. Just rip and rip and rip. Put the dead body in there.
It can only get better from here.
Really?
Now, because this is home heist, we changed the home and we changed the homeowner as well. And there will be, unfortunately, a bit of pain with the pleasure. We have prepared a garment of this for both of you that you actually must wear every day of this transformation.
Do you remember you said that? Right, you pair of minxes, off you go, get changed and come back and give us a hand.
I think I do have to learn from this shirt and take more responsibility and have more respect in our home. But, you know, I can't deny it. I would have been happy if they walked in and spat on my floor. This is unbelievable. I can't get over the change already.
Just, it's so cool to see the definitions of the rooms.
There's still quite a bit to do. I mean, we've got a lot of tile to finish off, plastering to finish off. We've got a bunch of drywall yet to do in the hallway.
We're trying to plug through it. Thank God I'm almost finished this hallway. 4 more coats in the living room, dining room. I need to paint the one of the girls' bedrooms upstairs today in white.
People are working. I'm happy about that. The guys are in good spirits, but we're still behind.
I got peed on. You want to see? I'll show you. It ain't pretty. This wonderful toilet here drips right down onto the ground right here. As you can see, there's some little water on the 2x4. Well, that happened the last time somebody flushed the toilet, and they got it right on the top of my head. I've got a horrible confession.
What?
Never before in the history of Makeover, I wee-weed on Garrison. It was me. I went to the loo upstairs and I flushed it, and Garrison started screaming and goes, "Someone's just weed on me." It was me. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. At least you know what it's been. My body's a temple.
I love how you've come dressed today as a naughty schoolboy.
This is my, baby, I'm actually, this is this is my homage to one of Canada's finest. It's my Avril Lavigne look.
Bent,
Don't mind us.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Can I tell you why there's often a delay on an episode of this show? This is why. Come and see this. We turn our backs for 1 minute, and our lovely Dave is doing gymnastic stuff with this little girl. He's meant to be painting, not gymnasticating.
Good. That's the position you want. Okay.
Dave, the position you want is with a paintbrush in your hand. What is this, circus school, baby? Do you want me to unleash the lions? Paint, baby, paint.
Yeah, it is.
What's good actually about stripping this room is that it's given us quite a unique outlook on how life was here before. Look at this.
Oh, Christ.
What was that?
Oh, hold on.
Oh my God, look, it's a relative.
Oh, stop. What is this?
Something moved. I'm gonna raise my shorts for this. This is just hideous. Why don't we just open the door and just get them to walk out? Go on, shoo, shoo. There are things in everyone's life, you know, that sometimes they just get on top of you, and I think that's just what's happened here.
What we're going to do next, and I think it's rather exciting, we're going to get out to our lovely family, and we're going to get them involved in a thorough deep clean, because this house, to me, looks like it ain't been cleaned
in about 49 million years.
I mean, there's no point us actually redesigning this house. You know, if they can't handle it, we need to stop the dirt from happening. So what better way to do that than to actually clean up the rooms that we're not doing?
Now, hold on a second. I've left some room there for fake nails as well. So I'll just pop that ring over the top of my finger like so, and over the top of that. You see, you must always be glamorous. Whatever's about to happen, wherever you're about to do it, if you're watching at home and if you're about to clean, do it with a smile and a spot of panache, and you'll achieve better results.
Zip them up, zips to the front, quick, so I'm into child labour. The family that cleans together stays together. Are we ready?
Yes. Form an orderly line.
Darlings.
Now, you two, mother and youngest daughter, you have to concentrate on the kitchen area.
I think we need somebody to clean the downstairs loo, and I think it could be you, actually. There has to be a place for everything and everything in its place, and that means you can't be too kind of sentimental over little plastic figurines. Look at this! God knows who's in there. Hello!
You and I can do the fridge. Can I have a look?
Come on, tell the truth and shame the devil.
What?
Fridge.
No, please. Let me have a little shredded dignity, please.
So let me have a peek, and they don't have to look. I can look. What is that?
I don't know. No.
I could see they were embarrassed, particularly Joanne, as we tried to open the fridge and tried to pull out the cooker, and Martin's on his knees in the toilet, cleaning out the U-bend. And it's just chaos, but it's worth it, you know? It's absolutely worth it.
You cannot be responsible for 13 dependents. 4 kids, 4 cats, 4 dogs, and a husband is too much for one person.
We've blamed Joanne probably as we've talked to you guys, but I think you're to blame as well. Do you know? I mean, you're the man of the house, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you've got to take ownership of all of that. It's time to man up.
Yeah, well, I can guarantee that it's not going to get back to the way it was.
I think I have been teaching the kids bad habits by not having them help out more. I want them to grow up and feel responsible for where they live and what they do and the messes they make.
I've done all right.
Is it? Hold on. Let's see. Step aside.
Blimey!
Look. Surfaces. Space.
Oh
How's my cupboard? Ah! The good news about this is we can actually transform the rest of the house, but you guys have created your own new kitchen.
Can I ask about the freezer? Has it changed? Can I have a little look? Yes, perfect.
This is what they've been waiting for. This is for them. And we hope that they get the best out of this, and we just want to help in any way that we can.
John's working frantically. I'll put the tiles down right now. The plan is to put closets across here with glass doors. And we've got carpet going down in the bedrooms today.
So we got this really inexpensive carpet. I know that was a problem before because the original idea was to save the existing carpet, clean it, but that wasn't happening. So here we go. It's gonna fit. It's gonna be done today, and I'm happy. The rooms are in really good shape. I actually think I'll be able to dress the top floor in the next day or two. The only thing that I'm really worried about is furniture. What I want to do is to take some of their existing pieces, refurbish them, do whatever I can to spice them up, have a nice eclectic mix of old and new, and stay on budget.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys the quickest lesson I've ever given on priming, okay? Now, this is your brush.
Great.
And this is your brush.
Thank you.
Place your brushes on the wood.
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Okay.
Both of you, move them back and forth. That's priming.
What do you think of this? Yeah.
Kind of ratty. Isn't bamboo supposed to be though?
Yeah. Put this baby back out.
Think they'll mind?
I'm not asking.
Oh, look at this, my lamp. Oh, and Reagan's zebra. Oops. Now they won't know.
There we go.
There's nothing, do you know what? There's nothing we hate more than a homeowner with an opinion. This is Home Heist. You don't have any opinion. Skip that zebra. There's a terrible candlestick. I can smell it. There's bad taste in here somewhere. Out.
And this.
Shameless! This woman wants to keep this chair!
Please, can it go back in the skip? Sorry, guys.
Bend that as well, and do not bring that back. If we think you're not learning, I'm being totally serious here. We'll just take our team out. We'll just stop
We will.
right now. I think, do you know what? These people can't be saved. Leave them to their own tasteless devices, and we'll go and save someone else. How are we getting on with the bedding and things within here? 'Cause
Well, I
obviously
have
I'm
a couple
really
of
keen to
things.
get Dave started in this room.
I know. Well, this is what we're going with. We've got circles. We have some pillows.
This is good as well.
And we're gonna get paint.
Well, let's just do a palette.
All of these different colors.
What we'd like to
Which is
do,
fun.
we're going to ask Dave to paint circles on the wall, yeah, and be inspired by that, and then maybe fill in each of the circles with a barcode, drawing its colour scheme from the plan.
Furniture-wise, how are we for this room?
Well, the bed is getting painted.
Wardrobe doors?
Those are actually outside. They're gonna get painted as well.
We want to look at the first thing that people do wrong when they decorate their homes, and that is choose their paint shade from the colour chip card. Now, that is not enough paint to allow you to make the right decision. So we thought, let's find a clever home heist solution. And then we devised Colin and Justin's walking, talking mood chart. Where are the lovely children?
Come on,
Natasha,
quick sticks,
Hannah,
don't dawdle.
Alistair and Reagan.
Line up, quickly, smallest one here.
So what we've got down here are different colours of paint. Now, mostly working in a blue palette.
Are you ready for this? Excuse I.
So that's you looking fabulous with this
Look
here.
at this. You could try this at home. It works on old relatives as well.
Now, what we have is a walking, talking, home heist mood board. Come on, chaps, everyone, mum and dad as well.
Now, if you take a section of colour and you put it on something that's not the wall, what you can do is you can move it around. So we can look at the colour over here where the sun's shining in. We can even take you, sit down in this corner in here, so we can see that colour in different parts of the room.
Now, young man, Alistair, let's be having you. If we can bring you right across there. See, again, that blue is really bright and vibrant. If you go to the right-hand side in there,
now turn back on us.
It changes.
Have you learned anything during this lesson?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
It's really fun to paint my kids.
Apart from it's fun to paint your kids.
That I have to test paint on different walls.
On different walls or on other sections of cards so that you can
Yes.
move them around. Now, at this point, I want to say fantastic. Maybe you should make a decision on the colour. But then I think, no, this is Colin and Justin's home heist. It ain't your home no more. I'm thinking, why don't you just go out and we'll decide on the colour. Be off with you. I think we'll go for the dark.
I think we should go for the darker, you're right,
Yeah,
definitely.
good. Another decision.
Fabulous, off you go.
Right, Joanne and Martin, let's get you down here right now. Follow me.
It's all changed down here.
Obviously, this room and the room through there are going to be for the girls. You know, young girls, they like big spaces, lots of different kind of levels as well. You know, kids love kind of levels to put stuff in, these fantastic display areas here. And we're really trying to push people to redo their Canadian basements. It's really easy, you know, you can increase the feeling of ceiling height by painting it white, by having it plastered totally flat, and even using like kind of spotlights as well, so you don't get any form of overhang.
The next progression was the installation of this trio of two-sided light boxes, okay? So the light will be on this side, and the light will also be on that side, and we'll put opaque glass in front of here so that you'll just see that flood of light.
We've gone for carpet in here, okay, but because this is a traffic area as well, you know, we thought we're going to tile down here, but we'll actually add a big area rug in this space as well, you know, so that the girls have got comfort in here too.
Thanks for thinking of them so much.
But they're here as well, you know, a home's for everyone. It's not for one person to be locked away in the basement, giving up their space for everyone else. You know, it's got to be equality, democracy. That's what home's about.
The fact that everybody's got their own space and that they are this unbelievably gorgeous is fabulous. It's just the difference it'll make. It'll make everything so much easier.
Did you ever think you would be describing your home as unbelievably gorgeous
No.
and fabulous? That's the magic of Colin and Justin loves. Let's get on with the job.
Thanks, Ali, we're not finished yet.
Your left leg is gonna go up here. Then your right leg is gonna go up here. You're gonna stand up on my shoulders. 2, 3, stand up. Good. Left leg. Third leg. Beautiful. Let go of this hand right here. Other knee against the back of my head. Now, push straight, okay? Beautiful. Are you okay? Now, you're gonna hold on to my toes.
When you're meant to be working, we go out to get you bloody ice creams. And you do more of your blinking well gymnastics.
Put your arms up by the side.
Hey. You're good, David, but you're still slacking. I was going to say they've been working really hard, so we jumped offside to get them some desserts and stuff. In the time it takes us to go and get desserts, Dave has got an attendant cast of women out here fawning over him.
Showing off, darling, I think you'll find. Nobody likes to show off, David.
No showing off here.
Really, I want you showing off with your paintbrush. Bring your bottoms in here. What? But you haven't seen this, have you?
Do you know what's interesting?
Oh my God.
There's a lot more happening here in your house than just paint. Baby, you're not meant to be crying. You don't cry yet, love.
Hold on a minute. Are these tears of joy? Oh, right, phew, thank God. But this is a Macintosh rose. You know, so it's Scottish in its heritage, but it's been brought bang up to date. A different designer, a fabulous designer called Wayne Hemingway, has interpreted that so that it's a modern version.
This is quite a confident pattern, but because there isn't a dramatic colour working at the same time, you can get away with using it all the way throughout the room.
I love it.
And
I
for you guys to
absolutely
have
love it.
Done this, knowing how much back home means to me that, oh my God.
See, that's the point. Home is for living in, it's for expressing yourself, it's escapist.
If you think this is good and we haven't gone anywhere near to finishing your house, what kind of a mess are you going to be in love when we show you it finished?
To get that kind of reaction, you know, when Joanne was in that room and was actually inconsolable, I was like, don't leak on the wallpaper, we might not have enough. You know, she was just like pouring.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody cry just as much over wallpaper.
It's not just the wallpaper.
What do you mean it's not just the wallpaper?
I don't know, I mean, as soon as you mentioned one. I see. When you mentioned that it was from back home, and I don't know, it felt really special.
Justin and I have an announcement to make. Goodbye.
We're not going anywhere, though.
But you are.
We'd like you to disappear, off you pop, so that we can set the house, do all the amazing things, so that when you come back here next time, it's absolutely perfect.
Okay? Do you promise that you're going to keep these dogs and cats under control? Absolutely. I want to hear it.
I promise.
Absolutely promise. And do you promise to give her some support and give her a nudge sometimes when she fails?
Absolutely.
Great. Well, I think if you are absolutely wholehearted and true in that promise, and you wouldn't lie to Colin and Justin, you can take off your T-shirts, and the next time we see you, you can be back in your civilian clobber.
It's the day before the reveal, and we're in the basement here. We've got a few things left to do. We're still waiting for some tile. John and Tim are just painting frantically here. And the electricians are putting in all their light bezels. We've got this new cabinet here, which we're gonna put some doors on. And bedroom number 2. Graham's just finishing off those frames. Jocko's here putting our doors up on the cabinet. Another coat on that accent wall. And they can pretty much start dressing this bad boy.
This is the day that I have to dress the entire house. And I'm actually missing a lot of pieces, so I probably will be shopping probably till about 5 o'clock until all of the stores close.
Hey!
Close the door. Meanwhile, can I just say, look, sweet taste of success ahead.
Shape for another high glamour.
Can I just say
that we're not having this back in the house under any circumstances.
over my dead body?
Listen, Cheryl has decided in her infinite wisdom that we can save some cash in this particular way, i.e. bring that back into the house. There's no way that everybody's worked far too hard.
It's absolutely rancid. It's outside in the open air, and I can smell it out here. theme rooms are for theme parks. Now in here, obviously the mood before was jungle. This also captures the mood. You know, there's a lot of rattan in here, a lot of texture in here as well. We don't have spears and shields on the wall, but we do have, you know, a bit of the old jungle pattern, a bit of zebra in here, but we're keeping it in one place.
The heartbeat has got to be right. Now, when this house was witnessed by us for the first time, it was what we call in Britain, and you might call in Canada, flatlining. We took out our decorating paddles and brought it back to life. We're not quite there yet, but the pulse is beginning to rear its head once again. Do you know what it is? I've just realised it's home ER. It actually is home ER.
Home ER.
I've got to say, I'm really pleased with the way that this room has turned out. The wallpaper is just nothing short of a triumph, and that's why there's all the more reason that we are not going to bring in that bed from downstairs and shove it on top of there. So that bed, for all I care, can be burnt right now.
Everything's good, apart from just the bed base.
Well, surprise, surprise. I thought the one thing that I didn't have to worry about for this house was the box spring.
Do you think that's okay?
No, I don't think it's okay. I just didn't have the budget. And I was hoping that we could have used their old one.
There's a lot of things we can reuse, Cheryl, but under no circumstances, that's not fit for human use. I need to make sure that nothing happens behind our back. There's no hope in hell. If necessary, we'll set it on fire.
5 o'clock on a Sunday. Where do you find a box spring like that?
Excuse me, do you know anywhere at this time of night in this area where we could get a bed?
No idea, sorry.
No idea where we could go. I love your moustache. Are you one of the village people?
Quick question. We need an extra box spring.
Did anybody go around the corner here to these stores? Some of them might be open till 6.
The girls haven't had time.
I'm just gonna head over there now. I'm pretty sure I can find them somewhere.
If he gets us a bed, you're so in trouble.
I know.
No, can I just
You know
say,
she's so
my
in trouble.
faith in Canadians has been restored
By our electrician.
Oh, guys! Where did you get that from?
From the store.
Nearby?
Well, yeah.
Well, two things I've got to do. First of all, thank you to you, Cheryl!
Give peace a chance.
Give peace a chance. I was tired. I shopped my heart out all day.
Baby, do you know what? I'm prepared to forgive now that there's a lovely new bed here that doesn't smell of weed. Do you have anything you want to say to these lads that have rescued you, Mrs.?
Thank you very much.
How much was it?
Yes.
It's $5.50.
Now I have to take $550 worth of furniture out of the house. Okay, so I'm taking this.
No,
that's only $20. That's only $20.
I'm taking this.
No,
watch us get one.
Hold on,
I'm taking this.
You can have that chair,
I'll give you
Cheryl.
one. You can have that egg. Oh no, don't. It's
I can only apologise for Cheryl. She's out of
Do you know what to
control.
do? Take it out of last week's house.
Do you know what you did, Cheryl? As you pulled that, you broke it.
It's our reveal day. It's 10 to 5. We've been here since 8 a.m.
We're exhausted, our team's exhausted.
But we are still feeling fabulous.
And there you go.
This is really sterling work, Cheryl. Sterling, sterling, sterling work.
Everybody, let's get this place dressed. They're on their way.
Do you know, in the world of glamorous interior design, I've just changed my outfit in the back of a panel van,
Right.
but we're fresh and ready for action.
Exactly, and our family are about to come back. We have completely polished the house and ourselves, and now it's time to do some final finishing touches before they arrive.
Do you know, we've actually given ourselves, a wealth of colourful inspiration in here, and we've made life really easy. How? By painting something as simple as this. Look at this, we've provided a really broad colour palette, so we're not actually tied to one colour, to two colours. We can do what we like, and that means we can actually tie up fabulous cool shades with acid lime like that and just mix and match. I think if you're trying to get kids to actually get into the whole kind of storage idea, make it exciting, give them something with punch, personality. I mean, that little chest there, that looks like a little treasure chest. It's the kind of place where any little princess will want to hide away all their little secrets.
Absolutely. So I guess what we've done here is look at 3 different purposes within the bedroom. Sleeping over there, clothes storage over here, and somewhere for Alistair to sit and do his homework so he can become a better person by design. Are you polished to perfection? You ready? Here they are.
How are you all?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, you and your house have undergone some serious
reformation. So you've paid the penalty, you've done the time, and you have been released from designer crime.
Well, let's do it.
Come on.
Right. Hey! Wait for us to get down. There's big changes in this space.
This is merely the start of what is going to be the best television reveal ever. Look, everybody's crying.
Come on, let's the girls. We see the rooms. Come on.
Natasha, meet your new bedroom.
Go on, Mum. In.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is incredible.
Oh my God.
This is incredible.
Oh my God.
This is your new bedroom, honey.
Oh my God.
Can we tell you what we've done? We've done your gorgeous ceramic tiled floor, so if those pets scuttle in and out, it doesn't really get dirty, okay? We've done your leather rug, a beautiful kind of loft feel for the bed over here. We know you love black, so we've done your black accent wall with gorgeous decals. That across there is an entire wall of wardrobes. And this, baby, behind you, is your gorgeous, cool, funky lightbox installation.
It's amazing.
What do you like about it?
Everything, I love it all.
This is your room.
Oh my God.
Right in there.
My God.
This is the nicest thing I've ever seen. Thank you so much.
No.
You've never had your own room before? This isn't just your own room, this is like your own little New York, cool, kind of really gorgeous place where you and your friends can chill out and...
Hey, isn't that fabulous? Red leather rocker.
And, get this, see these wardrobes? When you get bored of this paper in a couple of years' time, you can open them up and the paper slides out and you can put anything you want in there. So if you want to put like pictures of your favourite singers, your favourite bands.
Pictures of Colin and Justin. And, you know, you can do whatever you like. You know, you've got to remember, this is not a museum. This is your room. You know, and any self-respecting 50-year-old needs to leap onto that bed to jump around. Go into my bed, it's great, yeah!
We love cats, but cats can be a bit poggy. So we thought, what if we make them a special little annex where they can go in and do their little business in the cat tray, and this pussy flap here keeps the odour in the laundry area.
But of course, that only works if the cat tray is clean, because if it's not, the cats will go in there, have a bit of a, they'll be straight back out of that flap and straight onto that rug in no time.
Alistair, your new bedroom.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. This is awesome.
Now, are you happy with the Space Invaders?
Yeah, I used to love that game.
You know, this boy clearly loves blue, so, you know, let's use some blue, but let's temper it down, get some other patterns, other colours in there, and just punch it up. Do you know, I love the light table. I love that. I've always wanted a table that lights up. I think we'll leave you here, and we'll go and get Reagan.
Oh my.
I think Reagan's doing ready.
Okay, Reagan, this is your room. Mum, Martin, in we go.
Oh my.
Look at this big room for Reagan, her own space now that she's grown up, young lady. Go on, get in there. Have a look at this. Look at your princess suite. Look at your chandelier.
There you go.
What? Here's Mum.
Thank you so much.
Look at you, darling. How gorgeous is that?
So you're no longer sharing. You're in here, princess of your own domain with your lovely new storage for clothes over there for all your lovely ballerina dresses.
So love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Look at that. Look at that. Princess, darling. Ready? Mum and Dad?
I'm almost terrified to bring them in.
Come on. Right, Joanna Martin. Clear a path, Justin Ryan.
Oh my God.
This is so unbelievable.
so chic.
It's got a wee touch of home as well, a wee touch of Scotland in there, Joanne, with the Rennie Mackintosh inspired paper. We wanted you to have a powerful master and mistress bedroom. Can you speak at all, darling? Maybe just one word.
Absolutely gorgeous. I love it.
No idea what she said. No idea.
You ready to say goodbye to the jungle and hello? New family room, Joanne.
Oh my god. It's gorgeous.
This is
Oh my god.
unbelievable.
Oh my god.
This is what we had in mind. This is what we wanted.
You went wild with jungle, but we tried to tame that animalistic spirit and make it a bit more jungle-inspired rather than too literally jungle. Would you take a little look at the family dining room?
It is so beautiful. I could have never conceived this.
No.
I mean, this is like heaven.
It's not just about the colour you paint it, and it's not just about the carpets you choose. It's about much, much more. Good interior design is understanding what a family want and what a family need.
Baby, I want to know who's got the coolest room. Hands up. They so deserve this house, and I am so glad that our team has provided this for them. Totally.
Whatever we're doing next has got a lot to live up to.
Come on, you, let's go.
A lot to live up to. We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted. It looks like you've sacrificed a bull in here.
That was fun.
Something's got to be done. Like, whether it's us or you guys, whatever, something's got to be done.
They think this is going to be all pleasure. There's going to be some pain as well.
Meet Colin and Justin.
There's bound to be something horrible down there.
The super suave stars of the design world on a mission to wipe out bad taste.
So many houses, so many crimes.
Speeding through the suburbs, they're in search of a particularly horrendous home in need of a heist.
No, I reckon we've reached our disastrous destination. Could you kick that? Go, go, go. Oh, yes!
What's with all the pine?
Dodgy fireplace, hideous sofa.
Gloomy colour.
Baby, look. Plastic. They're faking it.
The real thing.
Baby, they're faking it, baby. Meanwhile, a beaded curtain that's like a fortune teller's, and the future is bad.
Oh my goodness, it's fairy hell princess. Oh my god, it's like an explosion in an abattoir.
A bedroom that looks like a bloodbath. Oh, baby, let's take some souvenirs. Grab that lamp.
Fabulous.
Colin and Justin have headed to this park to ambush today's homeowners with a display of their most frightening furniture.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wonder if we can ask for your help, please. We're actually working on a fantastic room makeover here. If we give you rubber gloves, would you be involved with us?
What do you think?
Would you?
Yeah.
Thank
Just
you.
watch your clothes, please. Just
here,
let
guys.
yourselves go. Do you think it looks like a crime scene?
It looks like blood.
To celebrate her birthday, Connie's just been on a shopping spree with husband Richard. Our unsuspecting couple are on their usual route home, and they're in for a shock and a half.
Any minute now, Canada's worst style offenders are about to arrive.
Absolutely.
Right here.
And you can actually help us surprise them. Why don't you kind of split up just now? Look kind of inconspicuous. In fact, we should hide as well.
Let's hide.
It looks like our heisters' cloak and dagger tactics could be wasted on these guys.
I can't believe they can sit there
can
and not
they
even
miss?
see us.
It's behind you.
Hurry up, baby. I can't.
Connie and Richard, we're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted.
We just got heisted.
Guilty women.
Did you take that off our wall?
Yes! There it stood behind them, the entire bedroom recreated in all its decorating trauma, and they had no blinking idea. You walked right across to that, you clocked this, you didn't recognize anything.
Never saw it. Never walked right by it, never saw it.
Blood spattered baby room.
But it was my daughter's handprints.
Hold on.
Because we know a little secret today.
Birthday cake! Happy birthday, Connie!
Yay! Can you give us either a thumbs up or a thumbs down for this decorating look?
Somebody's got to have a thumbs up.
Any thumbs up? No, because the people who would thumbs up are in prison.
I'm Connie Luce, 42 years old. We've lived here for 5 years with my husband Richard and our 2 children. Yours? I'm the decorator in the family, just because he's never around.
I pay the bills, I come in, the room's painted.
At least somebody does the work around here. Style is comfortable, simple, elegant, and kid-friendly.
Eyes you can go.
Take that out. Okay. Don't really care about style. I really don't.
I would like to care about style, but at this point with the kids, I'm afraid it's going to get wrecked.
Yes. Why go spend a lot of money on whatever piece of furniture it is, and they're going to come by with their cards or their dolls and paint on it, do whatever to it? It's like, no.
Min, Connie and Richard, come on, don't dawdle. Our first question, of course, what were you thinking?
Family, comfort.
This is a garden room. It should embrace the outside. You know, you can't even see through the glass thanks to stickers and dirty fingerprints.
It's the Flintstones down here with the fireplace, and then it's Granny off your rocker from Psycho.
You got a choice of to play with your kids, or you got a choice to decorate and clean.
And I
Kids
like my
come
kids.
first.
Do you know, I pray to God that the bedrooms are a bit nicer.
Best of luck.
Gorgeous.
Oh, beaded entrance.
Oh, in you come.
What's wrong with this room? It's a girly room. Pink.
It snores,
This is
though.
boring.
She picked the color. She loves pink.
Well, I think we've seen enough. Can we have a look at Robert's room?
You'll love it.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, in you come. This is absolutely criminal. It's like a scene from a slasher movie.
This room was made with love.
With
Emma,
What kind of love?
we wanted to include Emma in the process when we were decorating the room. I see Emma's handprints on that wall, and for them to disappear kind of tugs at the heart.
I don't think it's that bad. I really don't believe it's that bad.
It looks like you've sacrificed a bull in here.
I can take no more horror up here. Should we go downstairs?
Kids should add to the environment. You know, they shouldn't rule every part of the environment.
They don't have a clue. Because to try to keep a house tidy, nice, and clean like they're thinking, ain't gonna happen.
They think this is going to be all pleasure. There's going to be some pain as well. Now, you said this was a family-friendly 4-person couch.
This is a tight squeeze, love.
We can get lots of luck. We can get
Oh,
really
look, oh, help!
Mind you, when you go that way, it's very, very comfy. We need to tell you that there is good news and there is bad. Even though you've got probably one of the worst bedrooms that we've ever seen, Colin and I still feel up to the decorating task.
And there's further news. We take control of your home, so we need your house keys. Come on, faster.
All this reluctance from a man in a velour leisure top.
And if I could get out of this chair, I'd probably say, let's go and start designing.
You could be there for some time, Colin. Come on,
could,
squeeze
baby.
out.
Come on, baby.
In you get with your hips.
Let
me pull you off. There you are.
Oh, fabulous.
Chop, chop, quickity,
Smell
quick,
you
quickity,
later.
quick. Bye.
Leaving all traces of animal sacrifice behind, Colin and Justin head to their design studio to come up with a somewhat better offering.
The problem with Connie and Richard, Colin, is that their kids are completely ruling the roost. They've run ragged over their parents, and as a consequence, that house looks like a bomb's just gone off.
You know, they think that you can have a family zone that is well executed, that is beautiful, but is still comfortable. I mean, look at the evidence.
There's nothing in that room that says anything of its style or panache. It's all just function, function, function.
Maybe this is an indicator of what they like. You know, there's a bit of stone in there, there's a lot of timber in there, so maybe that's kind of the look we should go for.
Maybe almost like a lodge in the hills.
But it's in the city.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Urban
suburban,
lodge.
but it's in the
Urban
city.
lodge.
Urban lodge.
Do you know, there's a really good starting
that.
point. Let me just pop that right down before we forget.
Urban lodge.
Okay, so it's a marriage of the great outdoors with a little bit of city slicking shoved in for good designer measure.
I mean, look at this here with the rec room here. You see, the main problem for me is that when you walk down these little stairs, immediately you're hit by this odd wall in here. I think we should take that wall back to there and have a much bigger rec room.
We don't need this door at the side, do we?
Get rid, and that'll give us a nice corner to dress in. Why don't we take this back window and turn it into a full glass wall?
Okay.
Something we can fold right back, baby, and then we put another big family space bang out here, right there.
Okay.
We've doubled up the footprint so that we truly embrace the whole inside-outside style of living. Then I reckon that is a really great starting point for our urban lodge.
Okay, the floor shouldn't dip down when we go outside. It should all be in the one plane. So you open the doors, you walk straight out rather than stepping down. Back into design. Imagine all of that pine is stripped away. And while we're at it, those beams absolutely got to go.
I mean, this is a terrible mantelpiece there, but actually I really like the stone of the fireplace, so I reckon we should keep that.
Okay, paint it and then build a new hearth.
Okay.
If we're thinking of urban, what are the colours that you typically associate with the city? You think of concretes and whites and soot greys, so some dramatic slates, maybe some shots of charcoal.
Let's get some beautiful sculptural chairs as well that are beautiful, but it can still be practical.
Okay.
Their idea of curtaining, some old skins hanging at the window, like an old cadaver.
Not the best.
Not good. I think we should go for, what about a sheer?
Nice, like the idea of that.
Sheer gorgeousness, in fact.
I guess if we're going to all the effort of opening up that space, we want to get as much of the light in. And if we go for a really dense fabric, we're going to start to reduce the very benefit we've created.
Yeah, but then look at that.
Fantastic.
How gorgeous is that? Imagine
Fantastic.
that floating there like a storm cloud on the horizon. Okay, now we've got a patio. We need a design for it.
We do. Let's do something in terms of dining, seating. Let's maybe think about the Hamptons, think about blue and white, even something quite coastal. Can I just draw your attention to this scene?
You know, little girls love pink, but does it really have to look like that?
We need to future-proof this scheme. If we are clever here, we'll make a room that she can grow into rather than one that she can grow out of.
Go on. Nice.
Black and pink, what do you think?
Do you know what's good about that is that it's not girly. It's kind of post-Spice Girls idea of girl power.
Okay, bed. I think we can make that a black bed, dressed out with pink, set against a pink accent wall, and all of a sudden you've got brilliant tonal decorating contrast, foreground and background.
And then we can just mix and match the accessories accordingly. So that's Emma's room done, which brings us on to lovely little Robert, the bloodbath. I think he needs colour, so we should try and actually get as much colour in there as possible, but do it properly.
Stick with me for one little moment, because I've come across this incredible fabric. Now, these, believe it or not, are curtains. I suggest we make an incredible padded headboard from this, bedding, and then we get our lovely painters to isolate sections of this and wrap it around the room, top and bottom, as a border.
Yeah, I think it sounds like an amazing renovation. Of course, our only problem is, can we do it in 6 days?
We can only rely on our team to do that, which brings me to one of my favourite words. Cheryl! Cheryl! Morning, guys.
Morning.
How you doing, everyone?
How are we?
Good, good yourself?
Are we all
We're always
geared
good.
up? We're always fantastic, actually. We're geared up and ready for action.
Let's get ready to renovate.
Follow that man!
We figure that with this, garage is behind it, obviously. If we take this part down, we can completely open up the space, and then we've got some major plans for over at that doorway.
But more about that later. How are you feeling? How do you feel on that, the prospect of that?
As long as I get to have the first swing.
You can do that.
Baby, the first swing is the sweetest.
Connie!
I know she's in great shape, but that sledgehammer weighs a fair amount of weight, and it's like, wham! And I'm going like, oh, baby, it's kind of right on.
Awesome!
Swinging like a pro, it won't be long before Connie has that wall down. And that's not the only thing coming down.
Baby, go! That was fun.
Be afraid, Richard. Be very afraid.
I had fun demoing, using a Sawzall. I'm sure there's going to be more power tools. This is a lot of fun. I'm getting excited.
But even with Connie's impressive handling of a drill and mallet, this is not going to be an overnight transformation. Usually a job this size takes 6 weeks, but our crack team have just 6 scarily short days.
I mean, Brian, we're trying to make this a bigger room by removing the wall at the other side, by having 3 lovely big doors bang on in the centre. And obviously the floorboards are going to run front to back, and then we were actually going to continue that kind of feel so that the timber of the deck picks up on the line, and we do get this feeling of infinity.
We've been planning this deck to be down the 5 or 6 inches below the sill, and we're afraid if we bring this deck surface up flush to the inside floor, is going to allow for a lot of the weather to sneak in underneath them. But we hear you. We'll see what we can do.
Now, good news, Cheryl. Blood and guts and gore does not a good decorating scheme make. Now, first things first, white walls, white painted floor. Imagine this room painted white. I, as a little boy in Bonnie, Scotland, grew a long time ago, grew up in a white painted room. And every so often when I wanted a change of mood, my mum and dad would add an accent wall or some new textiles. That's the principle here. Now, Connie, as crazy and fabulous as she is, thinks this is really artistic. If we could cut a piece of this out, okay, we can kind of, for sentimental reasons, preserve a piece of this art, reframe it somewhere and just hang it as a bit of a reminder of how bad she used to be.
I'll do it. I won't like it, but I'll do it.
Okay. Okay. One day you've got a fairy tale princess, the next minute you've got a little girl that's growing up. I guess what we kind of want to do here is create a scheme that Emma can grow into rather than one that she can grow out of. Floor colour. I'd like the floor to work really well with what we put on the accent wall here, so as close to a colour as this pink.
That is hot, hot, hot.
Okay, well, let's figure a wall in that, okay? Black trim in the windows.
Rock and roll. Let's make her a diva.
Keep it busy, honey.
As Tim starts on the Decor forensics, our design detectives confront Connie and Richard with their crimes.
Down you come, let's be having you. Woohoo! Now, guys, listen. There's no debating the fact that you're both lovely people and you've got great kids, but those kids are lucky that they've not gone a bit bonkers, because this is one of the most uncomfortable houses we've ever been in. So to help you, we've addressed a couple of major lessons. The first one is you can indeed have comfort and style in one seamless package.
And our second lesson, creating tasteful kids' rooms, okay? And our big buzz phrase is future-proofing. We're going to give you rooms that actually grow with the kids.
But for the duration of our renovation, we need you to wear these. House of Horrors!
Dun, dun. Darlings, think upon these T-shirts as a form of fashion therapy.
As day 2 gets underway, it's all about stripping and prepping. As part of Colin and Justin's urban lodge transformation, space is being made for the new patio doors that'll bring a piece of the outside inside. And Cheryl's on the hunt for some country pieces that go beyond the pine.
Today I'm looking for furniture and accessories for Connie and Richard's family room and deck. Now, we're going with an urban lodge feel, a mix of white with a bit of charcoal gray, a lot of texture, maybe some wood. Now, I need some inspiration, so I'm going to my favorite store. So that's very urban lodge. Wool cushions and chenille throws are a great way to introduce texture to a rustic space. Ooh, this is nice. And if you're feeling glamorous, go all the way and use faux fur. Keep the patterns and shapes simple and keep the space looking modern. Ooh. That. Don't be scared to open your door to a bit of nature. I don't mean going for chintz. Look for abstract designs that leave the flowers to your imagination.
Very natural, very urban. A lot of people think that the traditional country look includes dried flowers, wood paneling, and other things like that, but that's not true. Country can be stylish and very cool. All you need is some graphic leaf prints, some distressed woods, and clean lines to give you that really urban edge.
Back home, Connie and Richard have already started meddling with Colin and Justin's designs.
Oh, aye. What's going on here?
Nothing.
Well, actually, do you know what? That is rather clever. Now, listen, we need you to get to your bedroom, completely change your clothes, and meet us downtown at the corner of King and Bay in your pajamas.
What?
1 hour,
No.
get changed,
Pajamas?
King and Bay, in your pajamas.
I don't think so.
Yes,
Go
I
on,
think
we're
so.
having a pajama party.
Come on,
Go
don't
on.
ask any questions.
Go on, we'll have ours on.
What is it with you guys? You bring my son's room to a park?
In the same way that I assume that you wouldn't wear these pajamas and bedwear to entertain your guests, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Why then would you have this kind of furniture exposed in your home when your friends come around?
It's comfortable.
Can you actually be comfortable and beautiful?
Connie and Richard's tired old comfy chair is about to be road tested against Colin and Justin's stylish and practical new model.
If you were rating this chair out of 10 for comfort and style, how many out of 10 would you give it?
1.
A 1 out of 10. Okay.
Put the feet up.
Style, a 10.
A 10.
Comfort, 7.
In comfort, I would say out of 10, it's a good 9.
A 9, okay.
In style, I'd say it would be like a 0.
Think about having a nice beer.
Get the comfort
Now,
factor.
imagine watching a TV show, your sports.
You
with
can
a beer in
relax, you can put
hand.
your feet up,
Put his
watch
feet
the
up,
hockey
put
game,
his
the
feet up.
football.
Out of that way, you two.
Relax here.
Lean
Let's show me
back.
relaxing here.
Now, you're a stylish man and you don't look very comfortable in there.
I may not look comfortable, but I'm pretty comfortable.
Okay, but would you have that in your
I
home?
could have watched, several overtime periods of a hockey game.
Oh, no! What kind of family might live in a chair like that?
One that, like, is a bit, like, would wear pajamas.
Right, come across here.
Right, pop yourselves in here right now, okay?
Assembled evidence.
Now, I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? And we'll be totally honest here. Both chairs scored in terms of comfort. But stylish?
Everybody said put that in a dumpster. Everybody said, can I have that for my living room? So let's propose we take this one away with us back to your lovely house, or soon-to-be lovely house, and leave that chair for another granny to go for a shocker rocker.
Come on,
chaps.
Doristy.
Help me with this, Colin, please.
Grab an end, darling.
There you are, sir.
There we go.
Go on, grab me legs. Fabulous.
You can have style and comfort.
You can have both. So the lesson learned. It is possible, and it does not have to bust your budget. You can do it.
Eureka! Lesson learned. Family-friendly doesn't have to mean frumpy furniture. Meanwhile, back at base, the kids' rooms are getting a funky new colour scheme.
This is the line where the track will go in, and then we put concrete here, concrete here.
And Graham and Brian are trying to come up with a way of keeping the winter out while keeping Colin and Justin's design in.
We've sort of come up with a MacGyver solution to the problem. We've inserted some tubes into the recessed track to drain the water away, and we're going to put some radiant floor heat just below the boards to melt the snow, and hopefully that's going to do it for us.
Day 3 and the work goes on.
The painters are upstairs, and downstairs, the boys are trying to finish the drywall on the ceiling and that horribly paneled wall. And after that, then we've got to get at the deck.
Elsewhere, Cheryl's roped in Connie and Richard to give a hand painting some new bedroom furniture. But there's a difference of opinion.
Now, do you have any questions about this color?
Yeah, what's up with this?
Sunglasses,
What's wrong
please.
with it? Could it be any...
I brought my own sunglasses.
Could it be any
'cause it's-
brighter?
I don't see anything wrong with this color.
For Amazon?
Seriously?
If pink's too loud for Connie and Richard's daughter's room, they're going to be deafened by the volume in their son's bedroom.
What's going on?
I have a special project for you. Okay, bear with me. Robert's room?
Yep.
I've got a floor plan and an elevation, just in case you need some clarification. We want to do a custom border. Now, wait for it. Wait for it. I need you to replicate this pattern. I have all the paint ready for you, all right there.
I can't replicate this.
Yes, you can.
This is gonna take 6 people, 6 days.
Yes, you can.
Look at all of this.
No,
It's insane.
just this part. I want this to go all the way around the room. Every so often, I want a little bit of randomness. Some blue, some black, some yellow. Be creative. I know you can do it.
How about I just go in there and like spray some paint on the walls? You know how long this is gonna take?
Well, you know what?
It's insane.
You need to be smart about it and figure out a way to make it happen in one day.
Thanks. Thanks, Robbie.
Cool? Yeah. I can tell you're loving it already. See ya!
This is gonna be the end of me. I know it. This is it. The orange itself takes many coats. I've got to do gray primer, and to get that rich and orange and an even texture, it's several coats. It's not just like a two-coat process. And then taping it all off and hoping that when you paint the stripes, that when you peel the tape, it doesn't rip off the paint from underneath because it's still fresh. You know, I mean, it takes days to cure, especially when you have this deep base of color. Like it's
meanwhile. Look, happiness. A cul-de-sac full of contractors' cars.
I'm liking the look of that. Now, listen, I've got very big expectations for this house. No second standards.
No.
Nothing can be almost right. This one has got to be on the... Right, stop right there, on the money.
Stop
Lady,
right there.
You, missus.
What?
Are you working out or are you doing some work?
Working out.
Fabulous. How are you, darling? Are you
I'm good. I had Connie and Richard help me painting the drawers, and they hate it.
What do you mean they hate it? Hate's a very strong emotion. Come on.
Well, they're just not feeling it.
So what's wrong with them?
I don't know. Wait until they see all of the colors in the boys' room, which I'm actually mixing up right now.
Well, tell them that. You know, just because it's not their favourite pink in there, we've used all their other favourites in the other room.
Hello. Aha! My lovelies.
Hey!
Hey, see? Don't we do good?
Don't we do good?
Awesome.
Is this...
You
But
can
that
walk
makes
in them.
such a difference, doesn't it? Look at the size of this room.
Who knew that this dark, depressing, horrible place
Dingy, dark.
could be brought back to a gorgeous state of high glamour? We've widened the doors here, and we've taken away that little door there because that was really surplus to requirements.
It's actually a useless door.
Fabulous. Great.
We were going to do
And
that
have
eventually.
you had to look
so-
upstairs?
Not yet.
We try. You guys keep
You can come and have a peek.
Holy crap. Bright.
Whoa.
No, this is really shaping up, isn't it? Oh, meanwhile, oh, look.
Oh my God, it matches the floor, the wall. Oh my God. And the furniture's gonna be pink too? So it's all pink in here.
Oh, and black as well.
A little bit of black.
Is that a good oh my God or a bad oh my God?
I'm not quite sure.
No. I gotta go walk out through. I'll be back.
Where are you going?
Pink floor, pink floor.
Does he
Do you know that
normally get
this
quick?
is, I mean, this is exactly.
This is.
Hello.
Pink floor. Oh, pink floor.
Remember, come on, this is just like the gift wrap, the box, if you like. You haven't seen the full present yet. We have painted the floor next door as well. No, chaps, I need you to think on this room how it was before. You know, come on, I mean, this was the handy house of horror. You know, this was it, you know, and we have painted the floor at the moment. This is, it's wet and white.
So we can't let you in for the moment. You can only inspect.
I'm scared to show you.
Trust us.
What do you want to see?
Trust the process.
Remember the room before?
Okay, remember the room
Scene of
before.
crime, handprint hell.
Oh my God!
Sunglasses.
Okay, it's white.
All
I felt like I was in the freaking Arctic. Like, I mean, it's just white. No way. Something's got to be done. Like, whether it's us or you guys, whatever, something's got to be done. Floors are changing.
Day 4 of the Urban Lodge makeover, and the flooring that will connect the living room to the patio is going down. Some perfectly good old furniture is having a refresh, which goes to show that taste doesn't have to mean expense. And outside, the deck is getting the full power tool treatment.
This stuff down here looks like genuine timber decking. In actual fact, it's made of fiberglass. It won't contract, it won't shrink or expand as seasons go. It's literally going to be as good as that many years down the line.
By which time Tim might have finished painting Robert's room. He's still only at the prepping stage.
Hey, I decided to bring you some more tape.
Nice. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll need more.
I think you're gonna need it.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just taping off the upper and lower limit of the two bands.
Did you just put white paint over here?
Yeah, it's to seal it so that, you know when you get like bleed when you do tape and then you put paint and it bleeds and you get that rough line? If you put white first, because it's a white wall that we're masking off, it seals it out and then you get a perfectly clean line.
I think I'll be happier when I actually see color.
Okay, well, color should be on, and we'll be starting color in about half an hour.
Okay.
So that'll cheer you up a little bit.
I just want to crack the whip.
Tim's not the only crew member under pressure. On the patio, Brian and Graham are about to test the DIY drainage system that'll make or break Colin and Justin's plans for a continuous deck.
Ready for the water test?
Yeah, I guess water.
Okay, let's check
try
see how
this
the
with
drain
drains.
works. Look at that.
All right, the little
Nice.
holes are working.
Okay,
This
so that
guy's
drain's
little-
working. I think the deck should shed water fine, but let's just spray a little water on the deck and see what... Okay. Well, I think we've done all we can do. Away we go.
Now, chaps, down we come this way because we want to show you how to create a room to grow into rather than a room to grow out of, OK?
One of the objections Connie and Richard have to styling their kids' rooms is that they need to be redecorated every few years. Not so, say Colin and Justin.
Now, my lovelies, now take a stance right there, OK? Because this lesson is all about future-proofing children's rooms.
Now, what we plan is to show you 3 very different looks for 3 very different age groups. A bedroom for a 5-year-old, using this as its backbone. A bedroom for a 10-year-old, using this as its backbone. And how to dress your room for a 15-year-old using...
this furniture.
Exactly. Now, darling, this will be scintillating stuff, so watch and learn.
Now, guys, this is our look for a 5-year-old, OK? And it's very pink, beautiful fabrics. The walls are neutral, so all the colour comes from the accessories.
Okay. And this kind of look is so easy to change around so quickly. Do you know, let's say your little boy was into race cars. It's dead tempting to run out and buy a race car-shaped bed. That's a recipe for disaster because the minute he's over it, it's got to be replaced. We'd say buy race car-inspired stuff.
Robert has been asking for a car-themed room, and I would have done exactly what they said not to do. That's my big lesson. He just saved me a whole pile of money.
Let's look and see what happens when we go up an age bracket to a 10-year-old princess. Everything that you see here in terms of the backbone remains the same. The mood has changed via layering.
The pink there still has the frills, but there's animal prints in there, you know. It's a bit more aggressive, it's a bit more adult, you know, and so we've gone up a rung. Next stop, 15.
Come on.
Now, this is our look for a 15-year-old, OK? And we're actually paying more attention to fashion. So we've got lovely pleats on the throws, pocket stitching on the pillows, and the room just looks much more sophisticated, you know. So, guys, you've learned your lesson, yes?
Yes, we have.
It's like keep the good pieces of furniture, change all the accessories.
It's exactly
Depending
it.
on what she likes at the time.
Exactly, in a nutshell.
Fantastic. Should we return to the house then?
Yes, no more
Go on.
abattoir, I'll second
No
that.
more abattoir. Richard was well up for ripping everything out at every stage of his kid's development. You know, now he can see that having a neutral scheme, having a core of great components, and then adding to it and taking away will allow your room to actually mature as your child matures as well.
I think it can save us money in the long run. I think we can get happy children out of it because they can put their own stamp on their room.
Back at the ranch, Colin and Justin's vision of Urban Lodge is far from complete. Not least in the bedroom where Tim's chances of finishing his epic paint job are looking bleak.
Oh, hiya, Tim.
Hey, guys.
Meanwhile, you know, this is just what the designer doctor ordered.
Wait a minute.
Because the homeowners are terrified of the white in here, and we need all this lovely pattern, all this lovely colour.
This was meant to be finished at 1 o'clock today.
Yeah, but I mean, in an amazing world, that'd be great, but I mean, realistically, it just takes a long time to do this intricate work.
Funky patchwork border finished.
Yes, but paint takes time to dry. Orange takes many.
Oh,
coats.
don't hit me with technical stuff. This is the hottest part of the country.
When did you paint this?
When I paint that, about half an hour ago.
Bone dry.
Totally dry.
Tim, you might have the prettiest little face on the block, but I still need this job finished pronto.
Could you fix that fingerprint?
Yeah, I'm right on it.
Okay.
Right, let's check this bit out. Boys.
Oh, no, look.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take a run
Hold
at
on, I
that.
need
Come on,
binoculars. I need
come on.
binoculars to see the end of the garden. It's like Stargate.
That's fantastic. Really fantastic.
Oh,
that bit's
he
not so
just
good.
broke that.
No, I didn't break it. I never go too far.
This is fantastic.
Any trauma, any hassle, any problem with this?
I still think the thing should be down 6 inches, but we've done all we can to make it work for you.
But baby, you've sorted it out like MacGyver. You invented
Remind us what
this.
you've done to make that work for all seasons.
We've put a drain in the bottom of this.
Okay.
We've spaced the boards a little wider than we would like, so the water runs away, and we've put a little radiant heat underneath the edge of the door.
So that, in our framework, is good news, Brian. You've managed to make it work for us.
Day 5 and it's heads down and hard work for everyone, especially the painting and decorating team. But at last, Tim is smiling.
I'm loving it. We're finally done. We spent probably between 24 and 26 hours altogether getting this done. The guys had simplified the design a lot, so it went faster than I had originally estimated, thank God. And yeah, it looks good. Top, bottom. We're just putting hardware on the doors right now, and we're done this room. It's awesome.
Jordan, hey mate. How are you doing? How are you getting on?
Not bad, yourself?
Good. These are amazing.
That's exactly what it says on the tin, isn't it? Look, folding, sliding.
Oh my word. Wow.
You know, our boys have kind of sorted out the fact that this is at the same level. Because they were really worried about snow gathering on these.
Oh, no,
do you think their solutions work? They put a kind of heated element in there, an extra drainage between these gaps.
Shouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Plus, there's double seals all the way through. Top and bottom and all the way around.
You know, we've always said in our programme that we want to find new things to do, new ways to kind of look at homes. And something as simple as that, you know, taking a 2-door aperture and turning it into 3-door aperture that concertinas like that, that's just now giving that whole room and that deck a whole fantastic new outlook. We're completely thrilled with the way those have turned out.
Oh, great. Sofa's here. That's not supposed to be purple. That's supposed to be gray.
Gray?
Yeah.
There's a gray cover, and all we have to do is unscrew the bottoms of these and take this off.
Where is it? I want to see it myself. I want to see the color.
Yeah, here it is. This is the gray that you're looking for, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
So all the stuff
Thank
is in
you.
here.
Thank you.
Down in the living room, Graham and an electrician are putting the heart back into hearth as they restore the fireplace to working order. Whilst out on the deck, the boys are getting stoked up about a hot new arrival.
Oh, hold on. We like to try and spend our money wisely, don't we? And make sure that we provide wonderful things and great opportunity and amazing, fabulous
That's what
assets.
we do, darling.
I've just spotted something.
What? Oh,
It's
that.
not as exciting, but they've already got a barbecue.
Oh, but
Have
darling,
we spent money
come on.
unnecessarily?
What would
Have we?
What would you rather have? That tired old thing, darling, or this Stone Age cooking theatre, darling? What do we think, Brian?
Oh, it's lovely.
Would you happily
it's
would you sizzle on this?
Oh, yes, yes.
Hugh, British vote.
It's amazing. Good barbecue there.
Great, it's now official. The barbecue is more popular than we are.
The next morning, on the day before Colin and Justin's Urban Lodge reveal, the team are able to apply the finishing touches, completely on schedule. That is, until the boys bring about their own charge of the Light Brigade with a major rejig of one of their design decisions.
Is that kind of off-centre?
No, it's up. It's in the middle of the room. But there's something about
No,
this.
the shade.
No, look at this. This huge big aperture there.
It looks like a basketball hoop. Oh, look, you can imagine somebody shooting ping pong balls into that.
I reckon we take this down and find something else.
Is there anything in the storeroom? Anything in our locker?
I just have to check if I have it. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, maybe just, Graham, yeah, do you know, Cheryl's going to check.
Yeah, get it down.
Oh, babe.
You are so lucky. You are so lucky.
Yeah, this works. Is that
This is
going to
what
be
I
too
have.
small for up there or too long, perhaps? No,
Well,
this will be good.
Pop it up there
What's
and let's
that?
have a look.
Oh, I know. No, fine.
Hold it up there.
Perfect. Cheryl, your ladyship, can you come upstairs? She's looking a bit reluctant. You know how
Why is that down, number one?
No, up you come. You know that we changed these, right? And you asked one of your lovely art department to go and buy us another 2 in white. Well, oh,
No.
sorry, Cheryl. Yes. What were you going to say?
I said the same one as the other room.
No, the same as these in
You
white.
said the same one as the
no,
boys'
no,
room.
I didn't.
Yes, you
no,
did.
I didn't. I said
yes,
these
you
in
did.
white.
No, you didn't.
No, because, well, that's what's hanging up there. And they don't see it this room. No, they've got to change.
Justin called me this morning and said, hey, oh, well, we had a change of heart. We don't think the pink in the girls' room is working. We want white light fixtures. You know, kind of like the ones that we had in the boys' room.
Please specify
We're revealing
What's all the noise
You
about?
clearly
Look.
specified what? You called me on the phone.
Look,
It's supposed to be those in white.
Yes, of course it is.
We've got the balance of white. Okay, maybe they're the right fixtures in their minds, but it still works. What?
I quite like that silence myself. Now change them.
Take your boots in here.
Oh, well, that's professional.
Well, of course they're gonna blame me. They're not gonna blame themselves. That's what designers do.
Cheryl. Oh, sure. Catch that going down the stairs. Now, I'll tell you why this room really works. It kind of gives you the impression that it's completely grey and white. Now, had we left it like that, it wouldn't quite have come to life. But we've got natural tones tucked in on the picture frames, on the artwork, down here in the rug, also natural finishes over here. And again, the lovely mix of the modern touches with mid-century tables such as this, and then classic mid-century furniture such as these nesting tables down there, just pulls the whole scheme together, and I think gives us a room to be very proud of.
Meanwhile, this is one of those rooms where you automatically just become 5 years old all over again. And of course, on Home Heist, we are not about eradicating all of your interests, we're about celebrating. But sometimes you pesky homeowners need a bit of taming. And if you cast your mind back to this room before, it was a crime scene. Would you like to see a wee taste of the past, would you? This is so cute to look. Less is definitely more. Now, chaps, cast your mind back, of course. This is the chair that we road tested for our fabulous family. And look at that, the proof of the pudding is in the tasting. You can kick back here, enjoy all your sports, have a look at the family, swing around in total comfort, but more importantly, in total style as well.
Pop that down there, that looks great.
Looks great, doesn't it? You know, there's no point actually planning out a great patio or having a patio if you don't use it. You know, you can use it to seasonally problem solve. Maybe you need more dining, maybe you need more seating, or maybe you just need a great space to actually share the great outdoors with the kids. That's why we've created this.
Now, on the subject of patio furniture, a top tip. Buy it mid or off season. We paid $699, which is half price, for a table, 2 benches, 2 extra benches over there, and a couple of occasional chairs. A really good bargain. Shop about and save your dosh.
Over the last 6 days, Connie and Richard have had their bad taste exposed to the world.
Everybody said, put that in a dumpster. Everybody said, can I have that for my living room?
Being blinded by design science.
Oh my God!
I
felt like I was in the freaking Arctic.
And forced to eat humble pie.
It's like keep the good pieces of furniture, change all the accessories.
Exactly, in a nutshell.
But at last, Colin and Justin have removed their T-shirts of shame. And with the reveal just hours away, the tension's mounting.
I hope they're happy with that.
I wasn't too nervous before. Now, I'm like, let's do this. I want to see what's going to happen, what's going on. I want to do it.
Now look closely, my lovely. Have another look. Absorb this rather fantastic cushion, colourful patchwork, lots of stripes going on there. Well, actually, this was the inspiration for the whole room, because if you cast your eye up there, you see we've actually replicated that pattern with a couple of rather fantastic borders. And if you want to keep the costs down, buy smaller tester pots, raid the garage for all the old paint that's lying around, and make your own patchwork. Or better still, get the kids involved as well.
Meanwhile, I have to say, kids grow up so incredibly quickly these days. Now, previously, Emma was all about the very pale pink. We've taken her up a notch. We've taken her from baby to tween. We've gone from marshmallow bally pink slipper to this really gorgeous magenta. Now, clearly, this room will last as she goes from that size to this size.
Now remember, our lesson for Connie and Richard was about creating kids' rooms that actually grow with them and that have decor that you're not stuck with. These decals are perfect for that. Cast your eye over here. You see we've done the same with some frames over here. And when the lovely Emma outgrows them, what do? You just peel them off and start again.
This room is an absolute triumph, but perhaps the best change is the fireplace. That's the same piece of country nonsense, but it's now in disguise as gorgeous urban lodge. A coat of paint, a chunky top, and a dark base down here with a new inset, make it look completely modern and completely respectful of the whole look that we've tried to create.
Now, cast your mind back to this room before. A bit tight, a bit dark, but to increase the feeling of space, we've lost the wall at the back, and then to further that feeling, have a look down here, we've laid this plank flooring, and we've laid it from front to back, so we actually push the eye line out to make the room feel so much larger. Our patio has been laid in a similar fashion, so we get this wonderful feeling of infinity.
To infinity and beyond, then. But colour could still be a sticky subject.
I don't see anything wrong with this color.
Seriously.
Ah, boo! Boo! Ha boo! What are they are
You,
then?
Mrs.
Oh, meanwhile, I'm liking your outfit.
Thank you.
Fabu.
Can you cast your mind back to what your place looked like before?
Baby, remember?
Yes.
Ooh, so what do you think it's going to be like in there? Pink. You think pink?
Oh.
Well, quick, somebody, get the pink paint out and paint it the green.
Should we take you inside?
Yeah.
Whose room are we going to look at first?
Me.
Emma, quite right.
She's
Ladies
demanding.
First. Come on, you.
Come on, get you in then. In you go.
Hey.
Upstairs.
Wow.
Oh my God. This is awesome.
It's like Oriental.
Do you like it, Emma?
This is gorgeous. I was afraid it was going to be too pink,
Okay.
but it's not.
What do you like best, Emma?
Flowers.
The furniture in here is all big box store furniture. We've completely changed its mood from the timber finish that it came in by painting the framework black and then painting the drawers and the doors in pink. So you're happy, Mrs., are you? Darling, enjoy your bedroom.
In you go.
Gorgeous, isn't
How
it?
fun is this going to be?
Look at the colors.
I like all the colors. And actually, Robert had wanted to change his room, and he wanted like a red wall, a yellow wall, a blue wall, but this works.
So this is paint. This is not wallpaper.
This is
No,
paint.
no, that's
I tell
actually
you.
been. That took 26 hours. Now, remember how this room was before? We've left you a tiny little bit of the past. It's actually your wall.
Oh, that's awesome!
We cut your wall out and we've had it framed.
Oh, thank you! That's so nice! Thank you!
Believe it or not, this is the old bed that you had before. Now, what
Really?
we've done is we've framed around it with timber, we've padded it with foam, and we've used the same fabric that we made the blind from.
Should we leave Robert here and we'll take you two downstairs?
Oh, buddy!
Ah,
There you
get
go.
up there. Whee!
See you later, young man. A bientôt.
Oh, come on.
Voila.
Follow, follow.
Oh my God, that is hot. Look at the fireplace. This is sharp. Oh, I like the floor.
We've taken a bit of your garage and added it to your living room.
This-
You've now got 15% more living space in here. We've closed that door because it was surplus. We've given you a window. We've punched open the back of the house.
We actually have imported these doors and they fold right back so you can take out the back of the house. Now, come on, remember one of our lessons was about comfort. Can
Let me just
comfort
get
be
comfortable.
stylish?
Hey.
I'm comfy.
Oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm good.
This was the darkest, most miserable room in the world. How do you feel about it now?
That's great.
This is like
Fantastic.
the best room ever.
There's somewhere for the kids, there's somewhere for the adults. We've updated your fire. Everything is all about comfort and style in one equal package. Now come and find out how the outside of your home feels, because all of a sudden you've got this amazing terrace.
Walking straight out as well, you know, no step down. You know, we've spent a lot of time raising this up so we get continuity between indoors and out. So guys, has it been worth it? Are you glad you were home heisted?
Yeah, definitely worth it.
And can you be stylish and comfortable?
Yes!
Fabulous!
Which can only mean one thing, Colin.
Our work is done.
To give you back your keys.
You can have your house back.
Enjoy it.
Yay!
Enjoy the summer in there.
Meanwhile, if you're going to embrace the great outdoors, you need a really fantastic patio, and that's exactly what this family have got.
So only one last thing to do before we roll out the rug for another happy family. Time to roll out the rug for this one. Another home successfully heisted.
I'm Colin.
And I'm Justin.
And we're on a mission to rid Canada of its hideous homes. 1980s gay design.
Woof woof, ladies! Your home has just been heisted.
Craig knows what my taste should be, so never mind, I should not have a brain of my own.
You are men, not grandmothers.
You cannot fob this all off on me.
Sanctuary. Get me in here. The radar's going absolutely crazy. Oh, I can smell bad taste.
Let's go and work our design magic. Why would you choose to paint your kitchen this mental colour? Where's the kitchen doors?
Where are the doors? Who has this kind of thing at home? Grandmothers. I
think it's wee-wee.
1980s gay design. We're so bold. We're going to use bold colours. We're going to use them absolutely everywhere. Meets granny grey hips.
Scary footstool.
Black leather, close to the bar, lots of steel, pumping, 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 baby. Let's get physical.
What do you call that? Duck thing.
Oh, I don't know, baby.
A duck, actually, come to think of it.
You've never been big on birds, have you?
Chocolate yucky brown on the wall and that horrible orangey pine. It's just appalling. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Definitely gays.
I saw Colin and Justin on breakfast television, and at the end, they just had this little thing. If you think your house is hideous, send us pictures and a story. I started taking pictures actually before he left for work. He's like, what are you doing? I said, nothing.
I have been accused of analysis paralysis in the past, and my scrapbooks and my diaries of what the perfect kitchen would be that have been started years ago continue to just get to be larger books.
I met Guy 4 years ago, and he had been living here for, I guess, around 13, 14 years already. I felt like I couldn't change anything in this house that I had moved into, so.
I know that this house has been the same way for over 10 years now, and it's in serious need of a kick in the pants. It's gotta happen, it's gotta be.
We're just two different people. He likes, I don't actually even know what he likes.
I want a cook's kitchen, and I don't know that I
So what
know
color?
exactly
Like
what that
wood,
is. I don't
laminate?
give a shit what the color is of the kitchen. I want a cook's kitchen.
I know what his taste should be.
There. Craig knows what my taste should be. So never mind, I should not have a brain of my own and an opinion of my
We
own.
like the
Craig
same. When
knows
we
what
see
my
houses,
opinion
we
should be.
like the same thing. We like the furniture, we like the concept. But when it comes to ours, you won't do anything.
There you have it.
Let's just go and find them.
Now, we've heard that these design desperados are taking their pampered pooch to the local dog parlour, so we're going to surprise them. Oh, Shant, I think
Maybe
he's
I like this.
gorgeous.
He's very, very, very cool. He's very... I think the problem with this particular couple is, and actually this lovely lead says it all, one of them has no balls. We've taken their terrible kitchen doors and we're going to transform these into tablets of goodness, a sermon from the Mount. We're making that make number 1, thou shalt not decorate. Number 2, you are men, not grandmothers.
Hi, how are you?
Point number 10, gay men should be stylish.
What would you like?
Where's Danielle?
Quickly.
Whenever he sees a counter, he knows there's treats behind there somewhere.
Woof woof, ladies! We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted.
The writing is on the wall. Be afraid, be very afraid, boys.
I could not believe that our tablecloth and cupboard doors were being held by them.
Yes,
ladies.
we have found a use for your kitchen doors and for your peculiar choice of fabrics.
There they are, the master designers with, you know, with pieces of our kitchen wrapped around them. Crazy.
The hot news was actually they were boys.
Yeah.
You know, I expected these two kind of clapped out old drag queens, actually, with old faded grey bun hairstyles, knitting needles sticking out their bags covered in dog hairs. They actually look like perfectly smart, perfectly normal gay people.
Boys, how can you live like that?
I don't know. I've asked myself that question for 4 years.
That demented yellow kitchen, that poo-poo brown bedroom. So you're ready?
We're ready.
It's a big old job that we've got ahead of us, boys. It's not an easy task. Do you know, it's vital that we get across to our design criminals just where they went wrong.
What were you thinking about? I mean, we look at this and we think there's actually no kind of, I don't know, like a design theory being put into practice.
But the thing that's getting me more than anything is the kind of the ready pink terracotta walls set against those crazy green walls behind.
Okay, we've got this corner here, like some faded old actress. This is what we call the Rosemary Clooney corner. This is the Donna Summer corner. Now, these two girls would never get together.
What's wrong with Rosemary
Donna
Clooney?
Summer. What's wrong with
the
Donna Summer?
chick.
What's wrong with Donna Summer?
Rosemary Clooney meets Donna Summer, you know?
Tapestry sofa.
That was new 4 years ago.
It was one of our bad joint decisions.
Are you going to have that recovered? The
was
shape
recovered.
of that.
What do you mean, what's recovered?
We had this recovered.
This chair is the opposite of Botox. You actually look at this and you get older. What is going on in here? It's like a plastic version of your old grandmother's country kitchen.
No matter where I serve my guests, it seems they like my kitchen best.
What's to like?
Do you know what that looks like? An ash can. Like that. Oh, hi, Granny.
Talk me through your fresh fruit display.
Upstairs
Will
now,
you show
young
us your
lady.
bedrooms?
I don't have anything to say because mostly it's his stuff.
You cannot fob this all off on me. I'm not going to own all of the design disasters
I
in
haven't
this
done
house.
much in there.
Chocolate fudge brown. New boy's bedroom.
I wanted something to go with the beautifully custom-made furniture that we have here.
The Naughty Pine.
The Naughty Pine, yeah. We had the large dresser and the 2 nightstands made when I first moved in.
I have a bit of an allergy to Naughty Pine. And Colin shares the allergy, and we often say sometimes the goosebumps are big enough to ladder our trousers. Are you really precious about this furniture?
But now is the time to speak up.
I don't know. They were custom
With
made.
silence.
We just finished doing the bedroom, and I love the bedroom.
And did you put the doors on? These kind of like Dynasty, Linda Evansy, 19 kind of like 80s doors?
Guy chose to have mirrors on the doors. And
Well, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Colin and I have kind of analysed what we think's wrong with your home, and pretty much everything, love. But we're going to kind of split it down into 3 key areas. The first of them is contrast. You've got a homogeny of dark, oppressive colours. You need to have foreground and background in good design. So if you're going to have a really brightly coloured thing, play it against something that's less brightly coloured.
Okay, now point 2 is that we're going to try and actually instill a bit of mutual neutral design in here, okay? And that means finding kind of neutral ground for you two so that you're agreed, but also kind of maybe a bit of a neutral canvas so that we don't commit ourselves to something that is so definite and is going to date.
And point number 3, say no to naughty pine. It's 80s, it's cheap, it's country bumpkin.
The idea of them just snatching the house away and heisting it until they're darn good and ready to give it back, it better be in the kind of shape that we want it in when it's finished.
Where's my comedy love spray can?
Big love hearts. Oh,
boys, later.
See you soon.
Crazy.
Oh, this could end badly.
Where's my mobile style laboratory? In we go, love.
Oh, fabulous. Do you know, with Craig and Guy's house, I'm all about the boys. Let's make this the ultimate gentleman's club.
Look at them, Colin. Look at them in there. They're just too precious. I think we should paint the floor jet black.
As long as it's black, though, you know, we don't want that kind of like dark brown.
No,
it's just
not espresso.
Yeah,
jet black. I want it to feel all gorgeous and pared down with a multitude of greys and soft graphites and whites and
Chanel
silvers
grey.
and blacks, all of those things. A whisper of the 1940s Hollywood Hills in a palette of soft, muted greys, deep buttoned, tufted upholstery. Do you know what I think we should do as well? Let's photograph them and let's have the photographs blown up in black and white. Let's frame them in white and grey.
Fabulous. Floor plan wise, I mean, it works for me, but we should do something to lose that huge opening through to the kitchen and make that much more open concept.
Okay.
I would like the kitchen to be as invisible as possible. You know, I want it really to kind of blend in seamlessly and then frames up our dining, which will be at the extreme end of the house, backing onto the garden.
Oh, bring it in, this designer majesty.
It is just fantastic. The kitchen's there, muted in the background. We've framed up the dining here, really celebrating the fact that this is a sharing space. Having the same lighting there as well is going to give us that kind of cohesion that we need. Colour-wise, the black floor is a major winner. Go for a soft grey on the wall that'll take us upstairs to the master bedroom. Let's reuse the bed and the bedside tables.
We could paint them. We could paint them any colour.
Yeah, well, what?
Silver,
Remember, if we're going to do the floor downstairs in black, why don't we ebonize all the furniture as well?
They'll go off the rockers if we do
Black sleigh bed. How fabulous would that be? It would be
matching black
absolutely
tables
amazing.
as well. Simply by changing the direction of the furniture, the space breathes more easily. And I'll tell you what we need to get rid of as well, because I hate them. Mirrored wardrobes. We'll get rid of them somehow and build or buy an armoire.
Just much more then.
By adding a confident wallpaper all the way throughout, we create the perfect vision of designer monochromatic heaven with just a touch of Colin and Justin cream.
Absolutely. Let's get ourselves to Craig and Guy's then.
Yes, back to the ball. Come on. No, yet again. Into the breach.
Fabulous. I hope Craig and Guy are ready for this because we're going to take no prisoners today.
Is anybody ready for the Colin and Justin penal treatment?
Get in here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
How fabulous. Look, the criminals are here. The parole officers are here as well.
You are responsible for a serious design crime. We're here to rehabilitate.
You know, and I think the big buzz for us with you guys and with the house is unity. You know, it's about bringing you two together as a unit, my lovely pair, and about bringing this whole kind of downstairs area together as well, so we get a really fully functioning, modern, fabulous space.
We tried to listen to you and we tried to figure out what would make your home better for you because you have a sick house. We're going to make it better.
I mean, obviously, you know, this huge, big letterbox. Darling, tea's ready. It's got to go, baby. We're going to knock this out and we're going to go for this huge kind of like fluidic space, living, reclining, cooking, dining at the end there.
What they're saying sounds really beautiful, but, you know, I just don't want it to be so sophisticated that it's not us, you know?
Now, Guy, I think famously you had actually said that you had analysis paralysis, a blockage that stopped you actually doing anything at home. That's correct, isn't it?
Yep.
I want you to think about Colin and Justin as being an enema. Truthfully, darling, we are flushing out your designer blockage, baby. Now, are you ready to make a big difference here?
I am.
Are you ready to get your hands dirty?
Give me your tool.
Fabulous. Let me give you this huge tool. Boys, let's bring you in here to the master bedroom. Now, we're renovating downstairs and we've talked you through our plans down there. But up here, we're not going to tell you anything. Okay, this room, actually, from this point forward, is off limits. You're not allowed in here at all.
This is our boudoir?
It was
your boudoir until we heisted it.
Exactly, we're going to deprive you of your boudoir.
The idea about an entirely secret bedroom design is a bit spooky.
That is a bit spooky, yeah.
Never know. I don't think I want too much to be secret from Colin and Justin in my direction.
Well, we want to, for the moment, strip you of your personality and put each of you in a missing the design gene t-shirt. But we would like to strip you of all your individuality. Missing the design gene t-shirts have to be worn until you've been rehabilitated.
Exactly. In fact, why don't we leave you to put them on and don't bitch us behind our back. Just be glad they're not hot pants.
Exactly. We'll leave you to it. Designer lunatics.
Whack jobs. They're seriously whacked.
We have tiling to finish off, countertops that still have to go in, and a couple of kitchen pieces that are missing. Painting throughout the rest of the house, obviously this kitchen here, so there's a lot of work still to do.
The problem with Craig and Guy's house was that it had all the designer contrast of a ditch. We had to show them something that would demonstrate just how important contrast is.
You bought us a new home.
Yeah, baby. What we thought would be fabulous was to bring you to a place where we could talk about contrast. Now, in a lovely show model apartment like this, there isn't a great deal of contrast, but you can get away with it because it's really modern and there are lots of kind of beautiful pieces of kitchen equipment and icon chandeliers.
So if we can show you how to create a bit more punch and a bit more contrast, then that's going to work for you. And hopefully when you redesign in the future, you might learn something. Okay? Now, I've always wanted to say this. Turn round and face the wall, you pair.
Turn right round and no peeking.
This is...
What we're going to try and do is show you what happens when you add just a little bit of fabulous contrast to make a scheme come alive. Let's turn you around.
Have a look, guys.
You've zizzied it up. Yes. The red and black and silver on the mime did, for a second, run a thread of terror through me when I thought, oh my God, our kitchen's going to be red and black and silver.
Now, this might seem like a very odd illustration of tone, but doesn't he stick right out? Yes. And the reason that he does is because there's black, there's red, and all of those aspects suddenly give you contrast and suddenly give you pop. Look at that.
I mean, this has just been a bit of lightweight fun, you know, but don't you want your home to be the perfect balance of all of this? You know, to be clean, to be modern, to be functional, but actually to have a bit of personality, a bit of a sense of humor, and above all, a bit of pop.
It should have, yeah. Oh.
the appliances of our dreams. Because it's
it's got the
recess.
It's got the recess bits for the insert fingers.
Yes, it's beautiful.
I have pages upon pages of catalogs on the world's most perfect appliances, and they've just been wheeled by here, you know, so it's absolutely terrific.
It's like Colin and Justin knew us. They knew what we'd like. Hello?
Hello, anybody home?
Oh, this is not our house.
Oh, what is going on in here?
Wow, it's
hell
white.
hath no fury like Colin and Justin.
I don't think this is the paint color, is it?
I don't know. I don't know. Furniture bits.
Oh my God.
Holy smokes, it's a construction orgy down here.
I am so not happy.
They've completely destroyed the ceiling in the basement.
They have to put it back, don't they?
Well,
I knew stuff that was gonna happen was that we didn't expect, but this is...
I expected that there would be a certain amount of work going on at that end of the house, which already has an open ceiling under the kitchen. But this finished part of the basement, I never figured would be as demolished as it has been demolished. Ooh.
Oh my God, look at that.
Wow.
So beautiful.
Coco Chanel would be pleased.
This is just unreal. Look at this. Wow.
Are you excited?
No, I'm very excited. I think I'm more excited than you are.
Beautiful. No, it's stunning. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
In this brief, it said that they want a rail that goes about a third of the way down and then wallpaper to the baseboards. On the first day, Colin and I talked about actually changing it so it'd be crown molding, wallpaper from basically the ceiling to the floor, done. Forget the picture rail. But now, all of the wallpaper was ordered for the original idea in this brief. And now we're thinking we don't have enough. I'm gonna have to call them and see what they say. Hello, sweetie pie. We ordered enough wallpaper to go with your original idea, but then, remember on the first day we changed it, so... I know, but now we don't have enough wallpaper. No, that's not true.
I think there must have been a problem with the amount that you've ordered.
No. Can I cut out one of the walls and just do it on two?
No. When we ordered the wallpaper, you should have ordered permission to go over anyway, so surely...
I always order more.
Oh, can we get to order more?
Okay, you're not my best friend. I like Colin better. Okay, bye.
Bye.
At this point, I'm gonna try and make an executive decision where we do the two main walls and we'll deal with the other sides later. They'll get half of what they want. Sorry. Yeah, that's the top.
That's the top?
Yeah.
What a gorgeous day.
It's fantastic. Do you know, the sun is shining on our project. And sure, with Renos, there are always problems, but today, there are no problems, only solutions that we haven't found yet.
Do you know what? There's tons and tons to happen. We've got to finish this house on time for once. Colin's feeling buoyant.
I am.
Just so know, and I'm not being negative, I just so know that we've
Baby,
got problems
go buoyant,
ahead.
do this for me.
No, baby,
Come
no
on, baby, go
gesticulations. Colin, I'm a man of 74.
Give me your full frontal
baby,
buoyancy.
I'm too worn down by the weight of my floral display. I can't do any type of body popping. Absolutely none.
That's an age difference for you. Right, let's get in here.
There's a lot of work to do yet. The closet upstairs still has to be finished, to my understanding. We've got some tile work we're still doing. Got to grout everything. Big cleanup. The appliances have to go in, but we'll be done by the end of the day tomorrow.
Hold on. Bad news, bad news. How do we deal with bad news? It doesn't matter about bad news. It's all funny. Graham, it's lovely to see you. Your crown's upside down. Graham, it's lovely to see you. The crown's upside down. Graham, it's lovely to see you. The crown's upside down.
No.
That's upside down.
It is.
There's no way.
The
It's upside down.
The heavy bit should be at the top and the light bit at the bottom.
This is always on the
Look.
bottom, the heavier bit.
No, it's not. It goes like that.
But you know what? There's too much love in the room. Let's just get it fixed.
the wardrobe, Cheryl?
Oh, the wardrobe. I think you're actually going to be happy with this. I have these pre-made frames.
Okay.
Which we can put on the actual doors. Actually, sorry.
Oh, that's amazing,
See,
Cheryl.
that'll be good, and that saves them
And then we'll
work.
stick a handle in the middle of that.
Exactly.
Can we replicate that up here as well into a large panel?
I'm terrified to ask. I know that I picked up that email from you saying that there was a problem with the wallpaper, and then I chatted to you yesterday. You weren't sure at that point if there was enough to finish.
Oh, well, I'm sure now that we don't have enough.
Oh, you're sure that we don't have enough?
Yes. So the only issue is, well, not the only issue, it's that we can't get more wallpaper because it's on the weekend.
We didn't want to do a feature wall, but circumstances dictate that if we want to finish this room today, what we do is we pick out the background colour, we paint the other 3 walls in that, we get Graham to fix his crown.
Let's pray to the holy God above that Graham can stop that cornice crown moulding looking as if it's upside down and inside out, or you will go over my knee, Graham. You're not too old.
Right, Justin, here, go home.
Okay, listen, it's time we all left. Fixed?
Well, I'll jump on it with you.
Fabulous. Okay, let's all go together, baby.
Let's go.
In you get. Upstairs in Craig and Guy's bedroom, the crown moulding went on upside down. We ran out of wallpaper. We've looked at other solutions of how we're going to get by on only half the wallpaper that we need. But hey, welcome to the world of Colin and Justin's home heist.
There we go. Do you know, boys, I mean, I think this lesson is kind of twofold, isn't it? I mean, I think lesson 1, part 1, is that naughty pine is evil. Sometimes that we can use what we've got to create something cohesive, something that's going to add to the design, and actually a lovely bed like this with a great shape. I think the only thing we really have to do is change its colour. The problem with naughty pine is the fact that it is everywhere in Canada. I'm surprised there are any trees left. You know, it's so common.
Bit of an affront to our Canadian heritage, actually. Pretty wild that they float over on their raft from the UK and make this pronouncement to all of Canada.
Dave, can I just say something? Treat them mean. They're criminals.
I'm sure it's going to create a bit of an uproar.
Okay, guys, if you guys are gonna paint any furniture like this, the brush strokes have to go with the grain of what you're doing. So, if I were to start in here, you'd probably want to do about that much, and then one light stroke out with your brush. So you guys give it a shot.
I felt when they said that our furniture was going black that it was shocking to me. Even if you paint it black, to me, it's going to look country still. We learned that naughty pine is a no-no. Never, never, never anywhere in your house.
I know you're troublesome twosome. I know you're worried about the fact that Colin and Justin have got you up the back alley.
What are you doing?
Why? So don't panic, because actually we are at the very epicenter of underground Toronto fashion. The headquarters of Haute Couture, fabulous designers, are right here.
Here?
Right here. And we've got a great design lesson for you guys.
We're going to rehabilitate, boys. We are going to take you on a continued lesson of domestic beautification. And today we thought, first things first. It's all about the clothing. We'd like to show you, via clothing, how your home can become the most perfectly tailored space.
Under no circumstances would I ever wear a shirt like the one Colin had on today. That was clearly a fashion error. I think it was actually our old couch.
Most people think about adding personality and punch to their homes. They think it's colour. And you guys did that, you know, you had colour everywhere. You know, so sometimes you can add too much colour, and actually it's much better to create something that's not boring, but that is basically quite neutral, something that is classic, and something that you can actually change the tempo of, change the mood of, by changing the accessories. Now, sir, I want you to take this, a lovely grey trouser, and this, a lovely grey jacket, and I want you to team them with a black shirt and a black tie.
Would you pop yourself into this melange of beautiful beige? Pop that one too. Now, darling, if you could model your way up here like a pair of gorgeous Russian boy models.
Now, let's look at you both. Now, let me straighten you up there. Now, this is...
That'll be a hard job.
For both of you, this is quite efficient, isn't it?
But our lesson for today is how you can change the look of your home very easily by changing the accessories. Could you slip into this, sir, at your leisure?
This is quite fabulous, isn't it? Let's go for that. Go and pop them on.
Ah, look at our girls. Dum, dum, dum. Da, 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 dum, 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 dum.
Boy, did you see exactly what happened there?
Yeah, perfect.
You know, previously you walked in here like two fabulous bank managers, you know, but it was very structured and very formal. But you added a bit of punch, a bit of colour, you know, and suddenly the pair of you were dancing in here, you know, it changed the mood, didn't it? It changed your mood, it changed everyone's mood. We all went...
We hope that Craig and Guy would understand that in the same way the wardrobe can be changed as seasons change, so too can the home be changed to make it work with however you're feeling at that time. A few cushions become the metaphorical tie, a few throws become the metaphorical set of cufflinks or jewellery.
I think, like fashion, you know, it's important not to be a fashion victim, not to chuck out your wardrobe and just follow the trends. Keep to the classics. You know, have the things that you need, the good staple, like the good jacket, the good skirt, the good trousers, the good sofa, the great coffee table, you know, fabulous pieces that you can then tailor, you can change with the seasons. Have you learned anything from this? I mean, actually, have you taken away the message that you can create a tailored classic interior and then add punch and colour through the accessories to change the mood?
Getting the message.
Yeah.
Everything's good. We've got the appliances here, we've got the furniture in. What I'm really excited about is the bedroom, because although it didn't turn out perfect, and it, you know, Colin and Justin really wanted all of the walls wallpaper, blah, 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 blah. I think there was a really good compromise, so I'm gonna take you upstairs. So here we are, the beautiful armoire. I know that they asked for a little bit more detail in the top, and I kind of made this executive decision to say, no. I think we should make it clean, we should make it simple. It looks beautiful how it is, and by making it too ornate, it's just gonna look like they're trying too hard. So we'll see what happens. I hope they like it.
Do you know, I've got red hot instincts. Yesterday, I knew that we'd have problems. Today, I'm all about the love. Today, it's gonna be fantastic.
Now, let's promise me one thing.
What?
Come on, right, look me right in the eye.
Okay.
No, look in the eye and say no drama today, only good things.
No drama if it's appropriate.
This is a triumphant moment. No drama.
We'll see.
This looks fabulous. The colour's great. The tiles in the kitchen are fabulous. The kitchen units are fantastic. And the room looks clean.
Clean is very important.
Anyway, right, let's go upstairs.
Okay, any problems, Cheryl?
I don't think you're gonna like it. I've totally deviated from the brief.
What?
I have.
What do you mean?
I'll be honest with you. Well, I don't know. I don't think you're gonna like it at all.
Nobody deviates from our briefs.
I deviate from your brief. Wait, are you prepared?
How's it work, Cheryl?
Well, I don't have any scrolly details.
Scrolly, you didn't get the corbels for the wardrobe?
It's not even painted.
Are you kidding, Cheryl? We've been here all day.
Why have you got me standing here
What
like
do
a
you mean
werewolf?
you've been here all day? I've been here, wait. Are you ready?
It's fabulous!
Oh, blimey, Cheryl, that's worked perfectly.
Oh my God, it's exactly how we wanted.
It's a mix of masculine and feminine.
That's worked perfectly.
That looks... Do you know what that looks? Hold on a minute, I need to stand back. That looks expensive.
That's right.
That's really worked well.
So I have to do this, and I'm really sorry.
When you think that they had that hulking, great big clothes storage system, which ate right into the room, had no personality with those really, really dated glass fronts, you've worked really hard to make that work, and it looks spot on the money.
Exactly, the room's fabulous, we're fabulous, everything is fabulous.
Now, I reckon that this chair is the perfect opportunity to sit them down and have them model furiously, looking gorgeous in the 1940s.
Do you think they'll actually notice, though, that this is their old chair?
This was the chair.
It's reupholstered.
That they
Look
paid
at
a fortune for.
It's beautiful. Look at that stripe there. It's Savile Row. It's tailored. It's elegant.
Now, you can pick up a chair like this, second-hand, for about 50 bucks or 100 bucks if you shop about. Reupholstery, people are terrified of it. All you do is pick up the phone book, phone an upholsterer, choose a fabric, pay a few $100s, and all of a sudden you've got something that's completely and utterly personal. So,
Let's try it.
do you know what I'm thinking here? These boys are so bad, but they're actually deserving of so much. But before any of that happens, I want to see these bitches modelling.
Baby,
Where are they?
get the camera. And there's no point having a modelling session if we don't have any models.
Where
Let's
are our
get
boys?
Craig and Guy, I want their bodies. Hello. Colin and Justin here.
Can we see you through?
Scary when you come to the door.
I know. Right, boys, let's get you in here now. First and foremost, have a look at that. Oh my God. Get you in as well. Do you
That
recognise it?
Beautiful.
It's a thing of beauty.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to use this in our modelling session. Let me see.
Where's that?
Smoulder, baby, smoulder. Can you look this way a wee bit?
A little strip of 1940s Hollywood right here in front of our very eyes. It's got to be perfect. Now, boys, I think by now you've probably guessed Colin and Justin have heisted your home and diagnosed bad taste throughout.
Hey.
However, today is the final day of preparation, and it's now time for you to lie me off until we've done the best bit.
Absolutely. The good news is that this is our final day. We're going to finish your house, and we need you to be scarce. And the next time we see you, you can take your t-shirts off. I think you guys are cured.
But please don't come back topless. Put something else on, something gorgeous.
All right. Exactly. Go on, right off your top.
No spinners.
All right.
Spinners turned into designer winners. We'll see you shortly.
The kitchen counter hasn't gotten here yet. They're supposed to be here between 4 and 5, and it's 20 to 5 now, so then the sink has to get hooked up, the dishwasher. That all has to happen after the counter comes. The counter gets cut out here, so if there's anything goes wrong, we're screwed. So, cross my fingers, yeah. Crazy time right now. Everybody's here trying to work. And electrician, countertop, cabinets, and me.
Well, I'm painting. I am painting. Well, I don't paint. So it's really busy.
Okay, it's almost the end of the day, and there's so many things that still have to happen. We don't even have the countertops in. Cleaning has to be finished. Garrison's still painting. It's so crazy. I don't know how we're gonna get it done, and I'm about to lose it.
It's 25 to 8 in the evening. Counters have only just arrived.
Don't say that in their hearing, Colin, because we need them for other shows.
No, darling, they're fabulous, darling. It's not their fault. You know, the counters, strong, geography and timekeeping.
I'm looking forward to a new kitchen and have been dreaming about my world's most perfect gourmet kitchen for years now.
Bring this in, baby, quickly. It's one of my missing pieces of the puzzle.
So it's about half an hour before the reveal, and as you can see, we're still not done. We're running around, trying to clean the floors, trying to make sure everything's dusted.
But it's all getting there, baby. What we still outstanding, we need lampshades for here, right? The artwork's up there. Have we got the drapes for the dining room window?
Those are coming. We have to get the seamstress to finish that. She's supposed to be here, but
is
she's not.
that it?
Aren't they ready yet?
About that fabulous NOS. When do we get to examine that exactly?
I want to give them a bag, baby. Do you know what? You know what I need from this right now? I need 2 really happy homeowners to walk in here and love this house, and I need closure.
There you go. I'm in the same boat.
That or therapy.
So there we are, half an hour left.
This is about 6 or 7 hours later than we thought it would be today, and I know that I'm not the only one itching to see it come to an end.
I stopped sneaking into the house 2 days ago, so I have no idea what it looks like now. I love bedrooms, so the off-limits room has been totally exciting for me. Just
Driving you
wondering
crazy.
yeah.
This is a classic look brought bang up to date. I think a really great way of actually getting this look is to take an element, a piece like this, quite a traditional shaped chair, but inject it with a bit of modernity by changing the fabrics. Here we've got a beautiful faux suede, and then adding a rather punchy cushion as a little tongue-in-cheek nod to the future.
And then obviously into the kitchen as well. What an incredibly fabulous area this is. Who would have thought that that kitchen previously was the same space as in here?
If you're going for this very modern, open-plan existence, do not celebrate your appliances. Integrate. No one wants to look at the fridge freezer. Have it blend in with the doors, and that way you're not constantly reminded of the kitchen where you're trying to enjoy something in the living room.
And finally stopping off at this dining table, dressed around with gorgeous leather chairs with a chrome detail. Perfect. Craig and Guy, are you ready to come in?
Yes, finally!
And
More
see
than,
your
more than.
fabulous new house.
Come in. In you go.
Come on across here. Let's have you right there.
Sweet mama.
Oh my God.
This is your new and improved home.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh, baby.
Mama.
Oh, baby. Oh, no, let's have the tears. Let's have a look.
Oh, it's so
it is
beautiful.
Absolutely stunning. You've just completely hit it on the head. It just is us. I just know it. I can feel it.
I want you to turn your attentions to something rather fabulous.
Oh, they're great.
Our special
They're
bonus.
absolutely fabulous.
The detail is just incredible. Incredible.
Is it livable?
Yeah.
I mean, remember, this is not for looking at, this is for living in, it's for loving in.
Yeah.
Now, you're the big cook, aren't you? You're the open-plan kitchen concept person. What do you reckon of this?
This is your new kitchen. This is where Craig and Guy cook their dinner.
I'm choked up. This is just stunning. This is indeed the kitchen of dreams. This is wild.
We do a very different look in our kitchens than Canadians tend to go for. We go for this streamlined and really inbuilt.
And
with
instead
everything.
of having everything up on the
Yeah,
walls,
do you
it's
know?
all...
Yeah, it's low level, and we've really made a feature of that. That was quite an ugly wall before. With two windows.
Yeah, absolutely. The kitchen just flows from the rest of the house now. It's such an important room in the house. It's a more important feature of the house now.
You've got a dining room as well now, boys.
Look at your old table.
I love black and white photographs. They're stunning.
Well, these aren't just photographs. These are actually a dimensional trick that we've played because we wanted to elongate this stretch of the room as much as we possibly could. So we went for a really long lateral image, and we played it twice, one on this side and one on that side.
And the lights that are the same throughout, again, bring everything together so well. Stunning.
It's all good, but of course, it's not over, is it?
No.
Now, obviously,
up you
we've
go.
done some work to this landing area as well because we've taken away the pictures of ducks that were everywhere.
Quack, quack.
This is your old furniture.
What?
Mirror topped
Yes,
and
it
painted.
is.
What?
It is the
No.
old furniture. Yes. It's gone black.
They've been rehabilitated and stuff like that.
think
And they're not wearing their t-shirts anymore, which is great news.
Right.
This room is your gorgeous bedroom.
What have you done? Oh my...
Was that good or bad?
Is that good or bad?
Good.
Is it good?
It's amazing.
Oh, it's a big boy's room.
Look at that.
It's
Naughty
a
Pine no
big
more.
boy's room.
Look, the naughty pine's gone and it's just naughty. What about the wardrobes? Have a look at this. It's the same wardrobe in there as before. So you haven't sacrificed any of your storage space, but it's been dramatically reborn. I mean, look at these beautiful timber details, the corbels here.
Yeah, it's terrific. Loving the carpet.
Fabulous, isn't it? And that looks like a really smart suit fabric, tones in well with the bed. Everything's muted, everything is tailored.
Flexibility was really important for us as well because as your mood changes, you can take the cushions or the throws off the bed and go for something maybe a bit more dynamic. You could do exactly the same in the living area downstairs. Do you know, it's all there. It's a neutral backdrop, really. Although it's significantly grey and black with lots of white, it's still really neutral. So it's an intelligent and flexible look that can change with you as your mood changes. In the meantime, if I don't get out of your bedroom, I'm going to faint. I think we'll leave the boys to it. We'll go outside, get ourselves a cold drink, cool down a little bit, and we'll leave you here.
Boys, a successful home heist, I'm hoping. Gorgeous.
Our pleasure.
Three fabulous crew. Guy,
Our pleasure.
You may embrace me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. Fabulous.
We're very good, aren't we?
Oh, you are.
We just promise us one thing.
Yes.
Be tasteful. Oh, Canada, Canada, Canada. Give us your most desperate domiciles and we will give you something absolutely earth-shattering.
I think we're reformed design delinquents now. Not only do we have a fabulous house to live in, but it's clear all the lessons that we've learned are here in our four walls now.
The whole idea was that those boys were missing the design gene. Well, yet again, we've turned tricks and turned another fabulous house into something rather gorgeous.
The reason that I wrote in was because this man has changed my life. And he works very hard and he's under a lot of stress. And I wanted and I hoped that they would choose us because I wanted something fantastic for him. Thank you.
The balance of power has been restored. Once again, gay men across Canada can hold their heads up high and say, yes, we have taste.
Exactly. Decorating and redesigning Canada, one desperate home at a time.
To the van, my man. Let's eat.
We came outside and Craig and Guy had another wee cry, particularly Craig. He spotted Cheryl and just burst into tears.
I have to hold him.
Baby, look, we kept a souvenir of how it was before.
Look at your wee face. Where's my onion?